When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia, to expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley of Ashley Insurance, where we're building a community of great insurance products and great people. What does that mean? Well, as a client of ours, you'll enjoy perks like quick quotes and personalized policies. We shop for the best prices across multiple companies. And most importantly, if something bad happens, you call our team and speak directly with us. So join our insurance community today. Call 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backward Ramblings. Looking for a delicious lunch? Come see us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. We serve up grilled sandwiches on our house-made bread, wraps, fresh salads, and house-made soup. Plus, enjoy your weekly lunch specials. Don't miss our Wednesday fresh hand-rolled soft pretzels from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and our pizza slices on Fridays, served from 11 a.m. until sold out. Join us Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We can't wait to serve you. Backward Ramblings, come for the food, stay for the fun.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This oral health information comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental, located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. Dental health professionals are often asked about the cause and remedies for bad breath. Bad breath can be the result of tobacco use, tonsil stones, medication, gum disease, pungent foods, and poor oral hygiene, just to name a few. Brushing twice a day, flossing once a day, and tongue cleaning can help keep bad breath at bay. Visit your dentist at least twice a year and ask your dentist or dental hygienist for specific tips regarding your daily at-home oral hygiene care. Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775. That's Brandon Dental in Spencer, West Virginia, 304-927-2775.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics, and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong, and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Come see what's happening at Circle S Farmers Market and More, located at the Y in Arnoldesburg. We offer a full deli, and we have the area's best loaded subs and wraps. Try them just once, and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order, or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. Circle S Farmers Market and More also supplies the best farm-fresh, locally sourced beef and pork, a great selection of fresh produce, and the area's large supply of Amish products from Walnut Creek. There truly is a little something for everyone at Circle S Farmers Market and More. Stop by at 10351 South Calhoun Highway in Arnoldesburg at the Y, or call us today at 304-655-8055. Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Concord University Mountain Lion softball player, Mahaley Nicholson.
And this is her totally more talented little sister and current Lady Raider volleyball and softball player, Marissa Holcomb, taking over the advertising for our Papa Eddie and Environmental Compliance Incorporated.
Wait a minute, this is my ad.
Not anymore, Mahaley. We've retired you. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that the projects are completed in a timely manner and that customers' expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Eddie Nicholson, owner, WV Contractors License 055775.
Senior athletes and their contributions to the fall sports programs here at RCHS. We're going to begin with the football program, starting first with one of the Water Girls and managers, Chloe Schaefer. Chloe is the daughter of Jessica Little and Zach Wanstreet of Spencer. Chloe's future plans include attending Marshall University and majoring in early childhood education. Chloe Schaefer. Next we have number 2, Garrett Brabham, the muscle hamster. Garrett is the son of Terry and Brandy Brabham of Gay. Garrett's future plans include attending WVU and majoring in agribusiness management, then pursuing a job in agricultural finance. Garrett Brabham. Next up is number 3, Jacob Greathouse. Sit down, dude, I can't see. Jacob is the son of Jimmy and Donna Greathouse of Spencer. Jacob's future plans include pursuing a plumber apprenticeship through the union and continuing to be a master plumber. Earlier this season, Jacob became the all-time leading passer at Roane County High School with 2,247 yards. Jacob Greathouse. Number 17, Gabe Deaver. Gabe is the son of Mike and Erica Deaver of Spencer. Gabe's future plans include pursuing a career in the oil field. Number 17, Gabe Deaver. Number 24, Cooper Greathouse. Cooper is the son of Kevin and Sarah Hoff of Looneyville and Ben Greathouse of Spencer. Cooper's future plans include attending Bridge Valley and becoming a lineman through their program there. Number 24, Cooper Greathouse. Number 50, Hogan Greathouse. Hogan is the son of Jared and Priscilla Greathouse of Looneyville. Hogan's future plans are to attend college, majoring in criminal justice, and hopes to play football at the next level. Number 50, Hogan Greathouse. Number 53, Braxton Browning. Braxton is the son of Anthony and Kayla Browning of Spencer. He is also being escorted by Tony and Kathy Poling of Apple, Ohio. Braxton's future plans are to continue studying and pursuing a career in carpentry. Number 53, Braxton Browning. Number 54, Richard Greathouse. Richard is the son of Richard Greathouse and Brandy Hall. Richard's future plans are to attend college studying sports management, and he also plans to play football at the next level. Number 54, Richard Greathouse. Number 55, Colton Elliott. Colton is the son of Jennifer and Donald Harold and Jason Elliott of Spencer. Colton's future plans include attending college to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree in construction management. 55, Colton Elliott. And our last football player of the night, number 57, Hunter Pinson. Hunter is the son of Aaron and Allison Pinson of Gandyville. Hunter's future plans include pursuing a career in the carpentry union. Number 57, Hunter Pinson. On behalf of RCHS, we'd like to thank all these seniors for their contributions to the football program over the past 4 years. We wish you nothing but the best of luck. And another round of applause for all of our seniors here from the football program. All right, now for the seniors from our band program here at RCHS, starting with Colleen Bloom. Colleen is escorted by her parents, Robin and Mike Bloom. Her future plans are to study respiratory therapy. And her favorite band memory is the snow game from last year, if you all will remember that. Colleen Bloom. Next up is Nicholas Burnside. Nick is escorted by Jay Burnside, his father, Renee Burnside, his stepmom, Jamie Burnside, his mother, and Misha Simpson, his girlfriend. His future plans are to enlist in the Marines. His favorite band memory is sleeping on the way back from Tyler Consolidated and wrestling at band camp his sophomore year. Nicholas Burnside. Up next we have Chloe Schaefer. Chloe is escorted by Jessica Little, her mother, and Zach Wanstreet, her stepdad. Her future plans are to major in early education. And her favorite band memory is going to B-Dubs and Sky Zone before the state playoff game last year. Chloe Schaefer. Next up, we have Morgan Spencer. Morgan is escorted by Charity Spencer and Dale Spencer. Morgan's future plans are to study at WVU to become a clinical psychologist. Her favorite band memory is laughing till she cried with Bradley and Colleen at Tyler Consolidated's band camp. Morgan Spencer. Next up, we have Larkin Spinks. Larkin is escorted by her father, Scott Spinks, and her mother, Sally Spinks. Her future plans are to go to college and become an environmental engineer. Her favorite band memory is when we won grand champion at Winfield and the entire band stormed the field, and we were also happy with what we accomplished together. Larkin Spinks. Our next band senior is Charlie Sweeney. Charlie is escorted by his parents, Joe and Lorinda Sweeney. His future plans are to get out of high school. He plans on working at a general corporation. His favorite band memory was being able to stand in front of the band and be the field commander this year. Charlie Sweeney. And our last band senior is Leah Tolley. She's escorted this evening by Vincent Tolley and Sarah Tolley. Her future plans are to attend WVU medicine to become a diagnostic metal sonographer. I hope I said all that right. Her favorite band memory is experiencing the magical world of Disney World with the people I admired most. Leah Tolley. On behalf of the RCHS band program and Hope Stats, thank you to all your seniors and all your contributions to the program over the last 4 years, and we wish you nothing but the best going forward. Another round of applause for our band seniors. Next up, we have our seniors from our cheerleading program, starting with Autumn Kraft. Autumn is being escorted by her parents, Brian and Tabitha Kraft. Autumn has been a varsity cheerleader for the past 4 years. After graduation, Autumn plans to attend WVU and pursue a degree in animal and nutrition sciences, and then to attend veterinarian school. Autumn Kraft. Our next senior with the cheerleading program is Sophia Hawkins. Sophia is being escorted by her parents, Brian and Crystal Hawkins. Sophia has been a varsity cheerleader for the past 4 years. After graduation, Sophia plans to become a successful cosmetologist. Ladies, thank you so much for your contribution here at the cheerleading program for RCHS. Another round of applause for our cheerleading seniors. Next up, we'll recognize our seniors from our golf program here at RCHS, starting with Carter Kinder. Carter with the beauty queen wave there. Carter is the son of the late Andy and Jennifer Kinder of Spencer. Carter is our 4-year participant and our 2025 MVP. Carter was also a state qualifier in 2023. Carter Kinder. Next up, we have Garrett Shanks. Garrett is the son of Zach and Becky Shanks of Spencer. This is Garrett's first year of golf. After graduation, Garrett plans to attend WVU and study general business. Garrett Shanks. Our third senior tonight is Wyatt Nichols. Wyatt is the son of Josh and Emily Nichols. This is Wyatt's first year of golf. After graduation, Wyatt plans on attending Glenville State College to wrestle. Wyatt Nichols. And another senior that is unable to be with us this evening as he is competing in Indianapolis with FFA is Aiden Jett. Aiden is the son of Tim and Cynthia Jett of Spencer. Aiden is a 2-year golf participant. Aiden plans to attend the aviation school at Marshall after graduation. Again, athletes and parents, thank you so much for your contributions here at RCHS to the golf program. I know Bubba appreciates it, and we appreciate you folks. Another round of applause for our golf seniors. And last but certainly not least, our senior from the cross-country program here at RCHS, Brandon Charles. Brandon Brando Charles is escorted this evening by Catherine and Sean Charles, his parents. His other sports are track and soccer. His aspirations after graduations are to run track in college and become a millionaire early. His best memory is starting cross as a new sport and barely beating Josie Cox. No. Oh. Brandon Charles. Again, thank you to all of our seniors. Thank you to all of the parents. We do know that it takes you folks to get these athletes out and support them in their endeavors. Thank you from the Roane County High School programs. Have a wonderful evening, folks.
Roane County Raider football is on the air. Stay tuned for all the play-by-play action coming up next. Roane County High School Raider football is brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, or Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomart and Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willett C. Starcher Auto Parts. And now we take you to the press box. Here's your broadcast crew: Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White.
And a very pleasant Friday evening to you all out in Radio Land, in Facebook Land, in YouTube Land, TikTok, Twitch, and on the mobile app for West Virginia Metro News. Alongside the rest of the WVRC crew, my name is Andrew Miller. Joe McDonald with us once again. A&M Digital Technologies providing the graphics, the scoreboards, the instant replays. Our sideline reporter once again is Miss Emma Sloan. Katie White is our camera person, providing all the great shots for the ball game tonight. Matt White, our statistician, and my caller analyst is John Penna. An abbreviated introduction here, an abbreviated pregame set for us due to the fact that we were covering senior night here at Roane County High School. As I mentioned in the scene setter, not only 9 football players, a couple of cheerleaders, a bunch of band members, some golf athletes, and a cross-country runner as well, all honored before we came on the air right here. So let's get right down to it, John. Roane County Poca Raiders at 7-1, looking to go 1-0 again this week. The Dots, although 2-6, they played some tough competition. They've held close with some of that competition, and they do provide a bit of an issue for opposing teams with their passing game.
Yeah, a lot of speed from the receivers. You could see Jackson McClanahan, the senior receiver. This guy is just lightning fast. And the quarterback, McBride, throws a nice football. They like to spread the ball out, spread it around, and try to catch teams off balance in the passing game. The run game for them, there is a bit of a chance, and McBride can take off, but it's going to have to be against a pretty good defense of Roane County. They've played lights out the last few weeks, a couple shutouts, and then last week against Nicholas County giving up just a couple, one very late in the game. But it's going to be tough on the defensive backs for Roane County, but I think defensively we have been prepared for this.
Yeah, this Raider team defensively had given up a good bit of points throughout the early portion of the season, but they have really locked down the last 3 weeks. As you mentioned, basically 6 points in 3 games given up. Of course, you give away that really late 13 seconds left in the game. Backups in the ball game, a touchdown to Nicholas County. Roane County averaging 43-plus a game on offense, nearly 44 points per contest, giving up now just almost 18 points a game. Meanwhile, for the Polka Dots, they are averaging 20 points, giving up, though, 31. So it's not that they're not scoring, it's that they're having trouble holding other teams from scoring. For Roane County's offense, as I mentioned and talked to Cody May earlier, I said, what's the plan? He said, we don't have a set plan. Obviously, we want to try to run the football, but we don't have a set plan because they may come out in some other defensive set.
Yeah, Coach Burdett talked about it on Wednesday night. They've seen every defensive front that you could possibly imagine. So the offensive line, they are seasoned. They know their assignments, their blocking assignments. And, Roane County likes to run the football, and then we've sprinkled the pass in just this season very nice. So, the running backs are running hard, but it all starts up front with the offensive linemen, and I think the O-line wins in the trenches, and that's what opens up the holes for the backs to take those big plays.
Again, another opponent that Roane County must not overlook. We are just 10 minutes shy of the opening kick here. Final home game guaranteed for the Roane County Raiders and the 9 seniors who will take this field in just a minute. We'll break away very quickly. We'll come back with the Coach's Corner interview, head coach Paul Burdett. You're watching and listening to live coverage of Roane County High School Raider football on WVRC.
This is Ashton Rhodes, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Healthcare. Are you struggling to control your blood pressure, lower your A1C, or manage other chronic health conditions? Do you ever feel overwhelmed or unsure after an office visit and need some extra help? If that's you, we can help. Roane County Family Healthcare is now providing chronic care management services for qualifying patients. By enrolling in our services, you will receive one-on-one consultations, an individualized comprehensive care plan, education, monthly check-ins, and more. All of this will allow you access to your care team easily for questions, concerns, or follow-up. So are you ready to team up and find a healthier version of you? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your chronic conditions. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
Had a chance to talk with Coach Paul Burdett pre-game. These are his thoughts about the upcoming contest tonight against Poca. Getting here in a familiar position 3 weeks in a row now, back here at County Stadium. This one, though, Coach Burdett, is just a little more special. It is senior night for your guys, and boy, what a group of seniors you are going to say goodbye to. It never gets easier, does it, Coach?
No, it doesn't. These guys have been here, Drew. You could say this every year for the last few years, but they're officially the winningest class in school history, and they've done some pretty amazing things. I think I counted up; they got like 23 wins, 24 wins on this field in 4 years. So that's pretty amazing.
Well, they will be honored tonight, obviously, with some others, and not just the seniors, though. And it is weird to say it. You got seniors who have grown up this year. That's kind of interesting. But the team itself, Coach, has really grown by leaps and bounds. I think back to that Williamstown game, where you were then and where you are now. It is a very big difference.
Yeah, we've really grown up each and every week. And, you know, of course, after Williamstown, it's kind of like starting fresh. You know, Brody went out and we had to replace a lot of guys in different spots and move guys up from JV. And but those guys have really grown and matured and have gotten better each and every week. And that's the goal, you know, is to get better each and every week and to peak at the right time. And hopefully we still got a little bit of growing to do.
Yeah, a lot of growing is going to have to happen tonight. You've got an offense over there against or for Poca. They like to sling the ball around, and their quarterback, he likes to get rid of the ball quickly, so that puts pressure and challenges a defense.
It does. Poca's got some really good athletes, and you know, the quarterback throws the ball very, very well, and obviously they catch it and do a good job with it once they get it in their hands. So we're definitely going to have to be on par in the back end and going to have to get some pressure up front.
Well, I talked with Cody May just a second ago before you came over to chat with me, and I always ask him, just kind of tongue-in-cheek, well, what's the plan here tonight? And he said, listen, you can't go in with a set plan. You got to see how the game progresses early on and see what they are going to bring to you guys. But again, obviously, you guys would love to have the ability to establish a run game early.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do, and that's what we want to do, and everybody knows that. And people do their best to try to get us out of that and take it away. And, you know, we've got a lot of different avenues we can go with it. It's you know, we've got the outside game, we got the inside game, we got a trap game, we got a power game, you know, so we got some games we haven't seen yet. So, you know, we got to go out and be smooth and be confident and communicate up front and take care of the line of scrimmage.
Coach, obviously, every week I ask you the health of your team, and I kind of laugh when I ask you because we already know a lot of kids have been out. A lot of kids are out for the year. Some kids have been kind of dealing with some nagging injuries. Cooper Greathouse, one of those, been kind of dealing with a nagging knee and ankle, but seems to be working and getting back to a little bit more healthy. You've kind of held him off the offensive side. Maybe that's helped a bit.
Well, we've really taken a lot of load off of Coop, I think, even in practice. And now this week he was kind of full go at practice and progressed the way that we really felt like he would this week, and he looks to be back close to being 100%, and we worked him on some offensive stuff this week, so I think you'll see him on the offensive side tonight a little bit and a couple different positions, but other than Coop, you know, everybody else is healthy, and you know, other than the ones that aren't, so and we already know the story on all those guys. So,
well, Coach, you're only guaranteed one more game here at County Stadium this season. These seniors are only guaranteed one more opportunity. We wish you the best of luck. Go out there and be 1-0 once again.
Thanks, Drew. We appreciate it.
Head Coach Paul Burdett, more pregame coverage. We're going to send it back up to the press box. They measured Coach Paul Burdett's before the game. Let's take a look at our starting lineups on both sides. First off on offense for the Dots.
Yeah, up front, you got a 6', 175-pound freshman, Chandler Thompson at left tackle. The left guard is Colton Dunbar. He's a 5'11", 170-pound senior. The center is Brody Godby. They list him at 6'1" and 255 pounds. He's a junior. If he's 255, I'm 290. He's a big lad. At the right guard is Robert Cook. He's a freshman, 6 foot, 235 pounds. And the right tackle is Daniel Burns, a senior, 6'3", 241 pounds. You mentioned that spread attack. You're going to see a bunch of guys at receiver. You'll have Blake Dillard, a 5'9", 160-pound junior. Josh Jones, 6 foot, 155-pound sophomore. You're going to see McClanahan out there as well, 5'10", 175-pound senior. He will also be in the backfield some. Spencer Jones, another guy that's going to go back and forth between back and split, 5'10", 175-pound junior. Your H-back is Colton Petrie, 5'11", 210-pound junior. And commanding this offense, the 5'11", 163-pound senior, Kamari McBride.
Going to need a couple big nights from your two senior defensive ends, Garrett Bradham, 5'7", 175, and Colton Elliott, 5'11", 205. In the middle, the junior Quentin Cooper, 6'1", 245, and senior Richard Greathouse, 6'2", 240, coming off of two great games. Linebacking core, again, Leo Rogers coming off a great game. The junior is 5'11", 225. Evan Greathouse, the sophomore, 6'1", 175. In the middle, junior Colton Starcher, 6'2", 215. Carson Casto, the junior, 5'7", 210. Going to be a tough night, long night for these corners. Cooper Greathouse at one corner, 5'11", 175. Senior Jacob Greathouse, the senior, 5'10", 160. Javon Letourneau is your safety, 5'7", 175 sophomore.
We have 3 guys on the interior of this defense. You got the junior Colton Petrie, the big defensive nose tackle, Brody Godby, a junior, and the other tackle is Daniel Burns. He is a senior. Your 2 overhang hybrid linebacker corners. You've got 6 foot, 168-pound freshman Rylan Lett, and Spencer Jones over there is a junior at 5'10", 175. Your 3 backers, you've got 5'8", 155-pound freshman Dalton Bragg. In the middle is 5'10", 185-pound junior, a tackling machine, Corey Cook. And the other outside backer is 5'11", 170-pound senior Colton Dunbar. Your secondary, McClanahan over at one corner. He's 5'10", 175, a senior. And Blake Dillard, 5'9", 160-pound junior. And the safety for tonight is Josh Jones, 6 foot, 155-pound sophomore.
Before I get into the offensive lineup for Roane County, wanted to give some time to the 6th member of our crew. That is Miss Emma Sloan. Emma, talk to these guys coming into tonight's game. Feeling pretty confident, right?
They're feeling really good after their win over Nicholas County last week. They're feeling amazing about tonight, but also a little emotional because it's their last regular season home game. But overall, they're excited and confident, and we're ready to see what they do tonight. Back to you, Drew.
Thank you very much, Emma. Let's take a look at the offensive lineup for Roane County. Left tackle, the junior Quentin Cooper, 6'1", 245. The senior Braxton Browning at left guard, 6'2", 255. Colton Elliott, the senior center, 5'11", 205. The senior on the right guard position is Hogan Greathouse, 6'1", 270. Richard Greathouse, also a senior, no relation, 6'2", 240 at right tackle. Cooper Greathouse, your tight end, 5'11", 175 senior. You'll see Leo Rogers there and in the backfield as well. The wingbacks will be Javon Letourneau, 5'7", 175 sophomore. Cooper will be there as well as Garrett Brabham, Colton Starcher. These guys are going to line up all over the place, folks. Evan Greathouse, you're going to see him in the backfield a lot and at wing, the 6'1", 175 sophomore. Colton Starcher has been running with a different purpose the last couple weeks. The junior, 6'2", 215. And then, of course, the 4-year starter, honored tonight, right before the ball game, Jake Greathouse, the senior, 5'10", 160. Coaching matchup, Coach Paul Burdett, 15 years at the helm here at Roane County High School, 96 victories, 60 defeats, 8 playoffs, and the runner-up last year. Seth Ramsey in season number 11, 46-62, 3 playoff appearances, 2 quarterfinals, and they were the semifinalists in 2021. Roane County has won the toss. They will receive. It will be Greathouse. That's Jacob, I should say, and Javon Letourneau. Big leg here from the kicker. I was watching this young man in pregame, and it's a lefty kicker, which is rare. Approaching right to left. We are underway. Senior night. It will be Jacob Greathouse from the 20, straight up the seam. Greathouse gets into the mix and the pile, and he'll pick up good yardage out past the 40. Well, he has played at a different level defensively, showed the arm strength once again last week, and now he is returning kickoffs.
Yeah, just gritty. That's what you got to say about Jacob. Did a great job of finding the ball and getting up the field, picking up as much yardage as he could on a kickoff return.
21 to be exact. 1st and 10, Roane County. They will travel from left to right across your dial from our vantage point on the home stands. Raiders in the maroon jerseys with white pants, maroon stripes, maroon letters, and numbers. They're going to run the misdirection right off the bat. Javon Letourneau running hard. Poca had that backside edge. Letourneau still picks up good yardage. Give him 5, maybe even 5.5.
Now that's the first play of the last couple weeks that has went for 69 and 70-yard touchdowns. So Poca shuts that down.
The dots in white jerseys, bright red numbers and letters, silver pants with the red and white stripes, silver helmets with the polka dot on the side. Motion again. They're going to quick hit it up the middle. Nearing the first down mark, nearing the 50-yard line is Colton Starcher. And as I said, John, real quickly, he is running with a different level of ferocity right now.
Yeah, he's running behind his pads, and that's what you look for in a fullback. I think he's settled into this position so far as a junior.
Picks up 4, brings up 3rd and 1. It'll be Greathouse with the quarterback keeper. Didn't have it on the initial. Spinning, still fighting for the yardage. He won't get it. He'll actually lose about a half of a yard, and there is a whistle and a flag.
Sideline warning.
So just a warning for Roane County, and already a 4th down.
Yeah, Poca's defensive front, they're bringing 10 guys down. That's stuffed for a second. You got to talk about Jacob, though. He continues to move and tries to free himself.
This is obviously not a sideline warning because they are moving Roane County backwards. Is that assisting the runner?
Yeah, it's when you come up and try to push on a quarterback sneak attempt.
So that will replay 3rd down. That was the question for Coach Seth Ramsey. Do you want to put them in 4th and inches, or do you want to move them back to a 3rd and 6? They will choose the latter. Raiders in a double wing formation. Letourneau in motion. Here's the keeper to the outside for Javon. He's got the edge, fighting back to that midfield stripe. He'll be maybe shy of the 50, and it'll bring up 4th down and about a yard or 2.
It took a long time to develop Poca's defense, spreading that out, getting into the proper gaps and forcing Javon to get east and west.
It will be 4th down and 2 from near midfield at the 49 of Roane County. Expect probably a hard count to begin with this. And then we'll see if the Raiders truly decide to go for it. They'll break the huddle with 10 on the play clock. They'll go to heavy. Dots looking to bring pressure. Nope, Roane County not wasting any time. Starcher butts to the edge. They were looking off tackle. It was locked up, and so Colton just bounced it outside of the end, and he'll pick up 3 yards on 4th and 2.
Yeah, just good blocking up front that allowed Colton to pick up the 1st down. Roane County keeps possession as the clock ticks down.
Opening possession of the ball game, senior night. 9 Roane County Raiders senior football players honored before this one. Here comes the pitch near side. That's Letourneau cutting against the grain, and he is hit hard. And first man there is Corey Cook. Letourneau unable to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Right now, Poca's defense, they know that Roane County likes to run the football, so they're pinning their ears back, making a few tackles in the backfield. See if Roane County dials up a pass.
Going to be early chess match action. Trying to find the holes in the defense. They are trying to pin their ears back and stop the run game. 2nd and basically 11. Greathouse, quick hitter off tackle. Starcher fights through that initial line and picks up a good carry of about 4 yards, but it will bring up 3rd down and long.
Yeah, that play was successful last week and picked up a decent gain here, but will be a 3rd and long.
We'll call it 3rd and 7 from the 45 of the Dots. Raiders must matriculate to the 38. They'll go with the balanced heavy look. Greathouse going to turn and give. Quick hitter off tackle. Starcher again fighting for what he can get. He'll pick up nearly 5 down to the 40. And again, he has been running through that initial contact for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, so now Roane County on their side of the field, 4th and 2. Roane County's offense will stay on the field, it seems.
Personnel changes. They're going to bring Wyatt Greathouse and Logan Wilson out. Cooper Greathouse, Evan Greathouse in. No relation. 4th down and a little over 2 yards to go.
Play clock is running down.
It's at 5 as Roane County trying to get themselves set. Greathouse from the shotgun. He's going to look to roll far side. Dumps it out, overshoots the target by a good ways. He had Evan Greathouse wide open, but Jake just really didn't set his feet, John.
Yeah, put too much air under that. Evan, one of the taller running backs that we have, just not able to go up and get that. So Roane County will turn, or excuse me, what down is it?
Yeah, turn it over on downs on that 4th and 2. Non-conversion, so the first possession for the Raiders fizzles out at the 41 of the Dots. Now we're going to see some air attack. Kamari McBride, the senior, he likes to throw and throw quickly. Two receivers to the left, the boundary side. Single receiver to the far side from the gun. McBride, quick slant pass into the gloves, still in the gloves of the receiver. That looked like it was going to come out. And what a gather by McClanahan as he was falling to the ground. Thought that was going to be an incompletion.
Yeah, bobbled it. Jacob Greathouse all over that coverage. You can see McBride trying to get the ball out of his hands quickly. The Raider defense really putting pressure on.
Mentioned that the defensive ends has got to contain McBride and try to get some pressure on him, but again, he likes to deliver fast. 2 by 1, left to right once again. McBride in the gun, going to hand it off, and that's not going to work. The Raiders pummeling the front line offensively of Poca.
Yeah, that defensive line, Richard Greathouse and Quentin Cooper, both there to meet the running back in the hole.
3-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 8 from the 43 of Poca. 7 minutes, 30 seconds and rolling here in quarter number 1. No score. It will be, once again, twins to the left, single receiver to the right. McBride, 5-step drop. He's pressured. He is pursued, and he is going to be gathered by multiple Raider defenders.
You can see Leo Rogers, Colton Elliott make the sack.
Elliott, Rogers, Brabham, there was a bunch. And a big sack for the Raider defense moves Poca way back to their own 34, and it will be a punting situation. Letourneau stands at his 30. The punter for the Dots at the 20. Clean snap. The kick is up. That was pressured, nearly blocked by Evan Greathouse. Letourneau going to get away from it, takes good roll all the way inside the 35 to the 30, down to the 26-yard line. And the Raiders will take over on offense once again.
Yeah, very good bounce for the Dots.
So the Raider offense had good field position to begin the ball game at the 41, made it only to the 41 on the opposite side before fizzling out on a 4th down. They'll start this second possession, 1st and 10 from their own 27. Moving left to right from the near hash. Cooper Greathouse splits to the boundary side. They'll motion. Greathouse. Now Jake going to set the throw. He's going to launch this one deep down the sideline. Wide open is Letourneau. Puts on the brakes. Picks up the football at the 30-yard line.
That was a great play call. Going to watch down here at the bottom of the screen. You see Coop. He's going to try to draw that guy, the safety, in because he's going right at him. That's going to give Letourneau a chance to come underneath. And Jacob Greathouse puts the ball on the money. Letourneau with a few moves.
Greathouse, who surpassed the all-time passing record at Roane County High School this season earlier, adds to his career record now with a big one. 1st and 10 inside Poca at the 30-yard line. Now Starcher again navigating between the tackles and then showing again that acceleration.
It was good job. Colton just found the back, got his hand on his back and was able to pick up nice yardage.
John, you mentioned it. The last series maybe if they're gunning for the run, throw a pass, and you were right there. Maybe just a series late. How about that? They did throw the out routes.
As we did.
2nd down and inches from the 21 for Roane County. They'll motion Greathouse. They'll pitch to Evan. Evan waiting patiently, now bounces to the outside 15, showing some strength on the run, chucking a defender at the 10-yard line, and inside the 10 go the Raiders. Will be 1st and goal.
Great blocking by the guys up front and the backs. You can watch Colton Starcher get out here in front and take on a couple guys. Look at the seal block, and Evan just puts the shoulder down and runs a couple guys over.
Raiders 1st and goal here on the second possession. 5 minutes and 5 seconds and rolling. No score yet. I formation. The pitch to Letourneau. He's got a lot of room to the outside, and he is going to head to pay dirt. Boy, got upended right at the end of that run. That was dangerous. Letourneau is still down. Oh, man, that was a dangerous tackle. It was a good tackle and clean, but it was dangerous, and Letourneau is down.
Yeah, you got to worry about an ankle maybe.
Oh, man, Javon looked like he had no problems whatsoever getting to the end zone until the last second. Somebody came in late and just torpedoed Javon Letourneau low at the leg. And Javon has not gotten up yet. He is sitting up now. Oh. Boy, the Raiders have had the worst luck this year with injuries. You think back to Williamstown, Brody Proctor with a gruesome injury. Letourneau again sitting up. And I tell you what, not to think negatively, but if you lose Javon Letourneau right now, we will see how he is. Oh, man. He is not walking well, being helped off the field.
Hate to see that.
Don't know what it was. It's obviously, you know, it's a lower body part. It's ankle, knee, something down there, and just none of those things are good.
Yeah, makes it tough. Like you talked about, Drew, a lot of injuries happening this season. After last year, you know how fortunate we were. We stayed healthy for the most part, except for the knee injury. But, man, it's just tough to see these young men get hurt.
Yeah, you lose the explosiveness of Javon Letourneau on offense. You lose his coverage ability on defense. He's also the kick returner, the punt returner. And he, as we said, is walking off slightly under his own power, but he is limping very badly. We can only hope for the best case scenario for young Javon Letourneau. So that puts a little damper, John, on the first touchdown for Roane County. Now the Raiders have had to battle and be next man up mentality all season. It's going to be somebody else stepping in on the offense and defensive side for the Raiders. Roane County will go for 2, 4:53 remaining in the first quarter. Raiders have struck first. Double wing, double tight formation. Greathouse under center, turns, fakes the give. I think that was busted, and Greathouse is going to be tackled in the backfield. That was a little off. Nevertheless, Roane County hits first, 6-0 Roane County.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Javon Letourneau strikes first for Roane County, but in the touchdown, Matt, he is on the sideline now being attended to with an injury.
Yeah, lost and all that. Was a great drive. It was 4 plays, 73 yards, a minute and 11 off the clock. Javon gets the 9-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion, no good. 6-0 Roane County on top first. 4:53 to go here in the first quarter. And real quick, I'd like to give a shout-out to Coach Stump's mother-in-law, Karen Lucky. She had a fall, had to have some surgery today. She's an avid Roane County fan. We just want to wish her the best of luck and get well soon.
McClanahan and Dillard back deep to receive. Cody Howard will do the kicking from left to right. This will travel, again, high above the field in our press box position on the home side of County Stadium. Howard, this one a shallow kick taken by an up man at the 35. To the 43 it goes. Did you see who that was, John?
Yeah, it's number 9. That's Dillard.
So Dillard takes it to the 43. Good field position for the Dots. Their first possession was at the 41 after they held Roane County on a 4th down. Had a quick 5-yard slant route to McClanahan on a tremendous catch, but following that, they went backwards on a run, backwards on a deep sack. Again, they want to throw the football. Kamari McBride is certainly capable. He'll run from the gun. Twin receivers once again split to the left. Single receiver bunch to the right. Snap to McBride. He'll roll to the right, dumps it out there. This one's going to be picked off. Jacob Greathouse. And flags come flying in at the end of that pick. Greathouse. Well, John, he has been playing at another level defensively this year. You thought last year he deserved to be a first-team All-Stater, and he is certainly making the case right now.
Yeah, you watch the film this year, that should be a no-brainer. You know, he's playing step for step with most receivers, and you know, tonight McClanahan is no slouch, and to play step for step with him and pick that off, great job by the senior.
And add 15 to that on the tackle. It was a personal foul, face mask on the dots. Greathouse just continues to play well in the defensive secondary for Roane County, and this is going to add to Roane County's big play. They will start their third offensive series from the 40 of the dots. 4:46 remaining in quarter number 1, 6-0 Roane County. Well, Letourneau is up and walking around. They were wrapping his ankle, John.
Yeah.
So you just hope for the best for Javon. 1st and 10, Roane County, I formation. Off tackle run. Colton Starcher again. Man, is he churning up big yardage. I remember talking to Cody May, and they said they challenged him 4 weeks ago to run with a different mentality and a different, I don't know what you want to call it, different level of intensity. You go back to that Braxton game, and he started there, and he has done that every week since.
Yeah, you're a fullback, and that's got to be the mentality. You got to get the tough yards up the middle and get a chance to bust one. You can show your speed off, but, man, just the tough running by 33 right now.
7.5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 2.5. Greathouse going to roll to the near side. He's got the options. He's going to dump it deep over the top, and that'll be Cooper Greathouse. Had a step on McClanahan, but on the run, Jake delivers a little too strong.
Yeah, it's tough to deliver when you're on the run like that, but it was a nice pass, just a fingertip out of reach.
And I do love, John, that the Raiders are going to the passing game early. They are making the Dots think and keeping the Dots from loading that box with 9.
Yeah, you got to keep them honest. That's going to open up our running game a little bit more.
3rd down and 2.5 from the 32.5 of the Dots. Back to the balanced heavy look. It's going to be Starcher to the outside, fighting to the 30, and he continues to churn his feet. They are going to mark him down right on the 30. So we will see if they just call it a 1st down or if they bring the chains out. They're going to call it a 4th down.
Whoa.
So they're going to mark it just shy of the 30, John. I thought that was on the 30. The ball did not quite get to that white line. So 4th down and a couple inches. Well, that was everything last night in a middle school game.
Yeah, that was a dandy.
Raiders need just a couple of inches here. They're going to burn their first timeout. They want to make sure that they have the correct call here. We'll take it with them here in the first quarter. 3:13 left. Raiders with a 4th and inches.
We walk through over 1 million doors in our lifetime, but only a few, when opened, truly make a difference in our communities. Like the small business owners, the hard workers, and the dreamers. At People's Bank, we believe that when the right doors open, anything is possible. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Roane County with their first timeouts here in the first half at the 3:13 mark. And it is a 4th down and inches from just outside the 30 of the Dots. Raiders fizzled out on their opening drive, moved Poca back, scored on their second drive, had a big turnover on a Another interception by Jacob Greathouse, and you want to take advantage of these, John, so you want to make sure you try to get this one.
Yeah, right here you've got a chance for a couple play options. You know, Jake being a 4-year starter, maybe he sees something on the field that he likes and gets an opportunity to check out of the actual play. We'll see what Roane County's offensive line can do.
Well, the Dots are going to load the box up here. An stick formation. Greathouse going to turn and pitch to the outside. Garrett Brabham. They weren't ready for the muscle hamster. Down the sideline.
And a horse
just
collar.
outside of the 10-yard line, and add to it, it's going to be half the distance. Well, everybody on the Poca defense was thinking inside run. The Raiders instead pitch it to the outside.
You know that the muscle hamster has some wheels. He's a track athlete as well. So good blocking by the backs, and Brabham takes it inside the 10.
And Colton Starcher again with that outside seal block. And half the distance from the penalty on the end of the run makes it 1st and goal from the 5. 6-0 Raiders with 3:06 left in the first quarter off the Jacob Greathouse interception. Roane County looking to capitalize.
You can see Letourneau on the sideline trying to work that ankle out.
Split back formation. Evan Greathouse rotates. There is the misdirection, and Poca did not diagnose that one as Colton Starcher unabated to the end zone.
Yeah, great open hole, and Starcher finds himself in the end zone. Look at the down block and the pull. Perfectly executed by the O-line.
Yeah, the motion heading to the left, and then that counter coming back to the right. Raiders going for 2. They were stuffed on their first 2-point conversion. Right now leading 12-0 with 3:04 left. Split back look again. Greathouse going to pitch. Brabham again. Garrett towards the end zone, and he is untouched. And the Raiders are up by 2 scores just like that. 14-0 Roane County.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
Just got some of the greatest news of all time, folks. On top of that, Roane County with a great scoring drive off of another defensive turnover.
Yeah, it was a great play by Jacob Greathouse on the interception to set that one up. 5 plays, 40 yards, 1:37 off the clock. Colton Starcher gets the 5-yard touchdown run. Brabham with the 2-point conversion. 14-0 Roane County on top here. 3:04 to go in the first quarter.
Couple of good runs there by Garrett Brabham, including that 2-point conversion run. The one before it that set up the Raider offense in 1st and goal situation. Got that 1st and 10 on the 4th and inches. McClanahan back deep, as well as DJ Combs. Cody Howard set to do the kicking once again. Left to right, it will travel here for the final 3:04 of the first quarter. Howard went short on the first kickoff. He'll angle this one towards the sideline, hits the foot of the up man. That's going to be taken east and west. That's going to be number 6 out there, Brandon. Brandon's still on his feet and then shoved out of bounds with some force, and that's going to be a penalty on Roane County this time. It was Prince Brandon, a freshman. Shows some wheels there going east and west.
Yeah, you're a freshman in a varsity game. You are going to give it everything you got. Nice little stiff arm.
With the Raiders guilty of the penalty out of bounds. And so going to make this, it was the 41, the 43, and it was about to be the 40 on starting positioning for Poca, but this personal foul penalty is going to move it into Roane County territory, a 15-yarder. And the Dots will start from Roane County's 45.
Replay, it looked like Jake Greathouse just pushed him. Jake was inbounds. So was the kid.
So 1st and 10, right to left for the final 2:54 of quarter number 1. Receiver split wide here to the right. Single receiver to the left. This is a handoff. Off tackle run. And I have no idea. Help me out there, guys.
31, yeah.
Appreciate you.
Dalton Bragg.
So Dalton Bragg, the freshman, with the carry. Raiders recovered quickly there after Bragg goes off tackle. Just a single yard on the carry.
So Letourneau's still on the sideline. You have Gabe Deaver playing the corner right now.
As much as you'd like to see Letourneau in, it's freezing cold out there. The adrenaline has worn off.
Yeah.
So you imagine whatever swelling is happening is really not comfortable. Here comes a trip receiver set to the right. 3-step drop. Here's the dump pass over the middle. Throwing behind McClanahan is McBride. Little bit of pressure helped that cause, John, from the Raider front line.
Yeah, tough to stay focused and be able to get all of it on the football. Great coverage, though, by the Raider defense. They're playing man there, and they were step for step with everybody. A lot of crossing routes.
Yeah, we said there's a lot of quick delivery opportunities for McBride. That's what he tries to do. He's got a good arm. He just delivered behind the receiver. Once again, trip set to the wide side. That is the left. They'll motion McClanahan across. Here comes the screen pass. Oh, gosh, somebody cover the screen. It's going to be close to a first down. And I just had PTSD nightmare flashbacks of the Ripley game. 3 times they threw that screen. 3 times they scored. This one picks up significant yardage, but it will be 4th down and 2 from the Roane County 37.
Yeah, Cooper Greathouse with the tackle goes down low, but Poca going to run a play here, down 14-0.
Minute 30 left in the first quarter. They'll hurry to the line. Now trying to get themselves set. 3 stacked wings. It's going to be a wildcat formation to the fullback. And Colton Petrie, I said the fullback, he's really a tight end, 5'11", 210. Kind of got Roane County out of sorts, and that will move the chains. Needed 2, got a little more than that.
So picking up a first down, roll the clock.
Raiders leading 14-0. And they have it. Ball spotted directly inside the Roane County 35. They'll balance it out. Twin receivers to the left and right. McBride will call McClanahan near. 5-step drop. He's got some time. Now he's pressured. Throws it over the middle, and it's Colton Starcher stepping in front. It's the 2nd interception for the Raider defense.
So 2 picks. Looks like we've got somebody down for Poca.
John, that was a coverage play because McBride had a little bit of time, but he had nowhere to throw the football. Nobody was open. And then once the pressure started, it looked like he tried to deliver something that probably needed to be stuffed. And Colton Starcher with a great reception for the defense.
That's Colton's 2nd interception of the season.
It was Petrie that was down. He jumps up, and he is not happy about having to come out of the ball game.
Yeah, I think he took a little friendly fire from one of his teammates.
2 interceptions in the first quarter for Roane County. They capitalized on Jacob Greathouse's. We'll see if the offense can continue to roll it up here in the first. Raiders moving left to right for the final 50.4 seconds. Oh, there is coffee coming here. I just can't believe this. Nate and Jen back with us. Thank you, guys. Here comes the misdirection. Evan Greathouse cuts it at the right time, goes straight north and south, John. Picks up almost 8.
Yeah, that was just great blocking. If you go back and watch, you're going to see Quentin Cooper about 15 yards down the field putting somebody out of the play.
Well, Cooper, they have been so high on him since he first started playing, and his rise and his intellectual ability as an offensive and defensive lineman is shown through his work ethic also.
Yes.
2nd down and 2. Cooper Greathouse in motion behind. Quick hitter off tackle. 1st down Raiders.
It's going to be Brabham on the carry. So, Javon trying to work this out. But in a game like this, you're leading. This is the coach in me coming out, right? So I'm thinking we're gonna do what we got to do, and if we need to call on the services, we can possibly do that.
Yeah, if you don't need Letourneau right now, if you can manage without, they're going to try to do it. That's the final play of the first quarter. Roane County leading 14-0 with a 1st and 10 in Poca territory.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you will taste the freshness in every bite. From our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps, every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudor's do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
Roane County playing well defensively, guys, and after the second interception of the first quarter, they have it 1st and 10 inside of Poca territory at the 49, and I have a cup of Narrowway Homestead coffee, care of Nate Petrosky. Nate and Jen are with us again tonight, and I joked, but I'm kind of serious. If I'd have known, I would have invited them up for game number 1 of the season.
I'm
glad Joe McDonald is with us. He has these ideas.
I like Mr. Potter's comment right there. I deserve player of the game. Every week.
You noticed I didn't even say it when Garrett ran up the middle there.
Right.
Because I was not paying enough attention. I was looking down at the sideline to Letourneau. 1st and 10, team switching sides. Raiders moving right to left if you're listening on the radio. Shotgun formation with a stacked wing to the right. Greathouse will roll to the right. Waiting, looking, delivering deep down the sideline. And Cooper Greathouse kind of took that route and abbreviated it. Jacob, I think, thought he was going to go deep still. Good coverage out there from Cooper Jones. And the Raiders unable to connect on that pass.
Yeah, he miscue, but Roane County will be here 2nd down and 10. The offense of Roane County, very dangerous.
First sip of the coffee, so good. Back to the double wing. Here comes the misdirection. That's Cooper, I believe. Am I correct?
You are correct.
Dot stuffed that one. So 3rd down just like that, and we'll call it basically 10 still. So the Raiders need a healthy chunk here. It is right around that 4-down territory area for the Raiders. Roane County leading 14-0, 2nd quarter action. If you're just joining us, Javon Letourneau scoring the first touchdown, but he was upended low, and he is still out of the ball game right now. He's on the sideline trying to work some stuff out. Shotgun again. Greathouse going to roll that way. He's going to keep it. This was designed. Jacob down the sideline. Picks up the 1st down for the Raiders. I have been impressed with Colton Starcher's running, but I'm telling you what, John, I have seen him plow just a cavernous area for the running backs.
Yeah, one of the things that impresses me on this play is check 50 come out here. You're going to watch Hogan Greathouse get out and get in the way as well.
Business decision there for number 4. He didn't want
guys don't want any part of that.
Well, you don't want much of Hogan when he's just coming out of the stance. If he's got a 20-yard lead run, I'd run away too. I did try to wrestle him one time.
How'd that work out?
Not well. Cooper Greathouse again taking the carry, and again I talked with Coach Burdett, and we said it on the coach's interview. He's been held out offensively just because he's been unhealthy. And they said, we are going to try to work him back in. And, of course, with Javon out, you're going to have to give him some carries tonight.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing with Brabham. Brabham was dealing with an ankle early on in the season, and he's gotten healthier. Now you're going to see a little bit of dose of him in the backfield more as well without Javon.
Stacked wings, shotgun formation, quick hitter, counter action, and Evan Greathouse gets right near the 1st down line, and then he takes a just serious hit.
Yeah, that one.
That was a spear right to the gut of Evan Greathouse.
Evan's a taller back. Hard for him to get low, and that time Cook for the Dots defense just helmet into the chest.
Corey Cook has delivered a couple of strong hits, and that was a meeting of one guy going north, one guy going south, and neither slowed down, John, and Evan Greathouse just took an absolute shot to the gut. In situations like that, you can only hope just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
Yeah, that may have been the situation.
Yeah, he's up onto his feet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Did you show that replay already, Joe? No. Let's not. Greathouse is up, and he is just trying to shake out some cobwebs. Those ribs may be sore tomorrow.
Oh, I would say
sore
so.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's no fun. So
close to the first down.
Get a measurement.
So now you're down Evan Greathouse and Letourneau.
The Raiders with a first down, and they're just dropping like flies for the Raiders. It's been that kind of a season. You think to last year, again, with the magical run to the state championship, you got to be healthy. The Raiders, other than Coben Contra last year, for the vast majority of the season, were basically healthy. And we used up all that good juju last year.
Yeah.
Because it has been one after another this season for Roane County.
And that's the thing with both of those tackles that were made by the Poca defenders. I mean, they were good, clean tackles.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They were. That last one was just a spear shoulder right into the gut. Perfect tackle, but, man, ouch.
Back to the action under 10 minutes and rolling. Again, this is a drive off of a second Roane County interception from Colton Starcher. Raiders got 8 on the board for that first one. Split back formation. Roane County looked like they moved, and they did. I thought that they moved on both sides of the front line.
There's going to be a handoff to Leo. It goes for a nil because that's going to come back 5.
Roane County is keeping Stats Pharmacy very, very busy with medical supplies, including a bunch of I mean, you look on the sideline.
Yeah.
There are crutches everywhere. You think it was Brody Proctor, Fisher Boyd goes down, Christian Hall goes down.
Colton Ash goes down.
Colton Ash goes down.
Yeah.
Brock Williams
goes down. It's just one after another. Roane County now 1st and 15 from the Poca 27. Greathouse fakes the give. He's going to take it himself to the edge. Got to get outside, and a great open field tackle keeps that from happening. Jacob was basically wide open to the end zone, if not for the attempt by Corey Cook. Greathouse still picks up the yardage lost on the penalty. So 2nd and 10, back to the 24-yard line.
Evan Greathouse checks back into the game.
23-yard line, I apologize.
Great to see that.
Very nice to see. Cooper Greathouse will split out to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Again, a split back formation look. Jacob Greathouse going to fake the give. He'll dump it outside. He's got Rogers. Leo wide open to the 10, to the 5, and inside the 5 goes Leo Rogers. You see, Jake had to wait until Leo turned his head.
Yeah, that play a little tough to develop to start, but a nice finish. See Jake fake the handoff, and finally Leo turns the head.
Well, Leo got locked up there, somebody coming through the line, and had to get outside of them. So Jake, being the heady 4-year starter that he is, just waited an extra second. 1st and goal, Roane County inside the 5 of the Dots. Greathouse turns, gives Leo Rogers. Why not give him another opportunity? Leo Rogers to the end zone. And the Raiders are 2 for 2 off of interceptions, and now 3 for 4 in the first half.
Good hole up front. Hogan Greathouse, senior night. Some nice blocking, and Leo Rogers able to get downfield and into the end zone.
That run almost as good as this coffee from Narrowway Homestead. I am not kidding. I did not know. I'm such a lazy coffee guy, and then I just tasted good coffee. Rogers going to go for the two-point conversion. Didn't work inside. Why not bounce it to the outside? How about Leo showing the vision and the jump cut ability? Roane County rolling here in the first half, 22-0.
Hey guys, did you know that Avon is not only for women? They have a full line of cologne and sprays formulated just for men. Ask Gloria about men's mesmerized cologne in 2 different scents. And when you order, don't forget to pick up some Skin So Soft for the beautiful love of your life. Give Gloria a call today at 304-532-2847. All payments are due when placing your order. Gloria Mann Avon, Independent Avon Ambassador, 304-532-2847 or online at avon.com/repstore/GMANN7179.
Having a coffee conversation here, and I've got to interrupt that coffee conversation for the Roane County Raiders as they score off another turnover, Matt White.
Yeah, another big play by the defense. Colton Starcher with the pick sets up 10-play, 61-yard drive, 4:41 off the clock. Leo Rogers with a 3-yard touchdown run. Leo gets the 2-point conversion, 22-0. Roane County on top, 8:09 to go here in the second.
Senior night going well so far for the Raiders. 9 football players guaranteed just this ball game on this field. McClanahan and Combs back deep once again. Cody Howard approaches from right to left. This time he will go towards the back line. This one will be taken, though, by, again, an up man. That's number 13, Levi Carroll, got tripped up by the 30-yard line. I'm going to go check out the turf, John, see if it is all matted down.
Yeah, that thing, there was a lot of football on it last night.
Six quarters of football, 4 quarters and 2 overtimes. I swear, I hope that the videos go viral that Joe posted about the 2 big plays from the middle school, a 3rd and 42 touchdown conversion in
Just
double overtime, followed by a defensive stop at the 2-inch line to win it for Spencer Middle School. John Penna still with us, feeling okay.
Yep.
1st and 10, left to right for the Dots again. McBride in the shotgun. Motion to McClanahan, a handoff, off tackle. And boy, I tell you what, the running back right there, number 31, Dalton Bragg, made a business decision and ducked out of the way of the torpedo coming straight at him, which was Jacob Greathouse.
Yeah, Jake out there head hunting, and he did a good job of getting himself out of the way and down.
2 yards on the first down carry out to the 34. The Dots will go 22-0, Roane County. Handoff off tackle. That's the tight end. I'm going to call him slash fullback now, Colton Petrie, who picks up pretty good yards on 2nd down. Give him 5 or 6.
It's going to be Quentin Cooper and Evan Greathouse. Quentin Cooper with 3 tackles right now, playing defensive tackle. Number 51.
Joe's not used to putting points on the board after last night. He had it at 20 there.
Oh, man.
Update the score. How about that? We got you, Bob, right away. Ask and you shall receive. Listen, we only put 6 on the board the entire game last night, so
we
forgot how to use it.
Go back and watch that instant classic.
3rd down and 3. Dots going to fake the handoff, flare route, and that is way short. Once again, some pressure off the edge for Garrett Brabham. Forced McBride's hand, John.
Yeah, wasn't able to get everything on that. See Cooper Greathouse with a chance, but a nice play by the defense.
I appreciate our principal out there in Indianapolis, Jennifer Hunt. Hope you and the rest of the FFA doing great work as they do every year. I've shared some posts of some medals that are going to be heading back, some hardware from Indianapolis.
Coach Workman out there with them. We missed you last night, but glad we could bring you a championship.
Trip sets to the boundary side. They're going to go for it. This is a missed snap. McBride somehow fields it, and the ball squirts out of his hand. He was going to try to feed that into double coverage. probably better that he just let that one go out of his hands and out of bounds, because had he thrown that one and connected, that was going to be another pick.
Yeah, pressure up front. Logan Wilson and Garrett Brabham both not able to just the ball slipped out of his hands.
Well, the snap was to the right of McBride, and he had to grab that on the run. So the 4th down attempt is no good. 2 interceptions and a 3 and outs caused by Roane County's defense, and they've got it in prime position with 6:36 left in the first half. 1st and 10 on Poca's 39. Running back by committee, who will get this one? Double wing, double tight. They'll motion Cooper Greathouse. They'll fake the give. They're going to throw this one. Nope. They thought about it. Now Greathouse is going to reset. He'll throw it deep down the field. Evan Greathouse trying to adjust, and then a power bomb tackle. Compliments of Captain Insano for the 2nd night in a row. That was a DDP. Evan leaped nicely, John. I thought he might have a chance to make that grab. He is 6'1", and he's got some ability, but it goes over his head, and then just an over-the-shoulder toss by Spencer Jones, the defensive back.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Evan's been texting anybody's girlfriends on the other side or what, but this guy's somebody's got it out for him tonight.
Personal foul on the Poca defense. Boy, that was just that was WWE expertise.
Was that called an F7 or something like that?
That's a Brock Lesnar suplex.
Okay, there we go.
Well, Jones is just a junior, but if he ever wants to, he's got a career ahead of him. Possible World Wrestling. I always knew it as the WWF, World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
Then the Wildlife Fund got involved, and so now it's WWE. Anyways, 1st and 10, Roane County. I get off topic sometimes. Quick hitter off tackle. That's Colton Starcher again. He is not going down on the 1st or the 2nd hit. He will carry Poca defenders all the way inside the 15 to the 13.
Yeah, 63. Daniel Burns takes a ride.
1st down carry for Colton Starcher, who continues to impress. They'll move the chains. Those quick hitters that Roane County put on Nicholas County, and they're working just as well here against the dot front 4. 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll motion Cooper Greathouse behind. They'll pitch it to Coop, looking for some sort of room to run, and he'll be slung down. And I don't know that he got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe just there.
Yeah, that play not very quick to develop. Colton Dunbar for the Dots with the tackle. So 5:42 and counting here in the 2nd quarter.
Roane County leading 22-0. Missed on the 1st possession. Caused a punt on the 1st defensive possession. Scored on the 2nd. 2 interceptions. Score. Looking for a 4th touchdown. Roane County, the quick hitter off tackle. That is Rogers' great open field tackle. And that is big number 50 inside, Colton Dunbar.
He was one of the guys that I talked about on Wednesday night with Coach Burdett. He's a linebacker, 5'11", 170. He is a senior. He's a skill player, but they've bumped him to linebacker into the offensive line.
So Roane County getting nothing on the first 2 plays from the 13. It'll be 3rd and 10. Cooper Greathouse splits wide right, split back look. Greathouse going to turn and fake the give. He's going to roll out. He's got options. Looks like he's going to try to take it. He'll keep it to the 5, to the 3, extends the football, and he is going to just squeak it in the outside. Again, 4 years at the helm. He is a heady player. I was looking just maybe for a 1st down carry, but right at the 3, John, you saw him move forward and extend the football.
Yeah, nifty footwork, stays in bounds.
Wow.
Touches the pylon. Touchdown for the senior here on senior night.
I remember when he first started playing football, under the tremendous tutelage of John Penna and Andrew Miller. I'm kidding, but he's been doing stuff like this since then.
Oh, yeah. One of the things that stick out in my head is the interception for a touchdown in the first round.
Raiders going for 2. This time again, locked up shallow. Spun around and dropped. Still yet, the Raiders scoring now at will. 4 for their last 4 in the first half, and they lead 28-0.
Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front end, and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Roane County, after fizzling out on possession number 1, Matt, they are 4 for their last 4.
Yeah, that one covered 5 plays, 39 yards, 2:01 off the clock. Jacob Greathouse with a really nice run down the sideline, 13 yards with the full extension. 2-point conversion, no good. 28-0 now, Roane County on top. 4:35 here to go in the second.
The Raiders will set to kick off. You know what I totally forgot?
What's that?
I forgot to go to Emma.
Back deep to receive for the Dots. Number 2, Jackson McClanahan. And 10, TJ Coates.
It's the coffee.
Yeah, he got distracted by some homebrew there.
Some old good coffee.
That is true. So we missed something, guys, a penalty after the fact. And the Raiders, going to be kicking off from the 45 of Poca, I imagine. As Matt always likes to say, somebody said something about somebody's mama at the end of that one. Cody Howard going to squib this one. Angled, that one's off of the front line defender. It's still on the ground and fighting for it. Roane County, they may have it. Waiting for the pile. No, Poca gets on it. Boy, that ball was on the turf for 3 or 4 seconds. Wow. It was kicked, kneed, moved. There was punching, kicking, biting. All sorts of stuff. And in the end, the Dots avoid disaster. That was a tremendous kick by Cody Howard.
Look at the ball there. Oh, man.
It was right there on the sideline. All the Raider players on the sideline were screaming around it.
There it is. It was like an Easter egg hunt.
It's like a greased-up watermelon on 4th of July at the city pool. 1st and 10 for the Dots at their own 26-yard line. They'll split 2 receivers wide to the right. Going to hand it off near side, and look at Leo Rogers coming flying in.
He was the first guy to make the contact. And then Deaver also with the stop.
Dalton Bragg, the freshman, shaking off some cobwebs after that hit. Loss of a yard. Well, they'll call it about a half a yard. 2nd down and almost 11. 3 minutes, 55 seconds, and rolling in the second quarter. Roane County leading 28-0. They'll send 3 receivers wide to the wide side on the right. McBride from the gun. He'll dump it out. There's the screen again. Roane County ready for it. Bragg going to get nothing. He'll lose a yard or 2. Well, we've been screaming it since the Ripley game. Maybe you should watch the screen.
Watch the screen. See Evan Greathouse and Richard Greathouse. They are brothers. Quentin Cooper helping out.
Which rare we say it. We joke all the time. If you don't know who's on the field for Roane County or who makes a tackle or anything, just say Greathouse, and you got about a 70% chance of being correct.
Yep.
Like 7 Greathouses on the team, 2 Greathouses in the coaching staff. Poca going to call a timeout here before this 3rd down and 12 play. 2:56 left in the half. Roane County leading big.
At Hardin Insurance Agency, we're more than insurance. We're your neighbors. For over 50 years, we've helped families in Roane County protect their homes, cars, and businesses. As a family-owned independent agency, we'll shop top carriers to find the right coverage at the right price, so you can focus on what matters most. For a free quote, call 304-927-2500 or stop by our office at 415 Main Street. Hardin Insurance Agency, local service, big protection.
Oh, Narrowway Coffee. Nate Petrosky here tonight with us. Jen hanging out with us as well. Thank goodness. Joe McDonald said something about the two of them years ago during Bridge Watch 2020, whatever. It all led to this moment of me drinking coffee and learning about actual coffee. What I've been drinking just from the gas stations. No offense to the gas stations or anything like that. Let's just say it's not as good. 3rd down and 12 for Poca. McBride rolling, dumping. That's going to be outside of the target for Petrie. And it'll be 4th down and a punting situation. We were worried, John, about the quick strike throws from McBride. He does like to get it out quickly, but the Raiders have been all around the receivers.
Yeah, just pressure, not letting him get comfortable and deliver the ball where he would like to. You know that Poca has weapons on the outside, and Roane County just too much pressure up front and great coverage by the defense. Already 2 interceptions in the ball game for the Raiders defense.
Well, with Letourneau out, Jacob Greathouse will go back to receive this punt. Punter standing at his own 10-yard line. Leg in. Low line driver, Greathouse at his own 46. Moves east and west. Oh, and a smart move to slide down there. Still took a shot. Again, that's one of those bang-bang plays where Jake slid and then immediately gets hit. You could call it a 50-50, call, no call.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It looks bad.
It does look bad.
But when you think about it and how fast the game is moving, Corey Cook just was already in motion there, and
still kind of got that 5th down thing stuck in my head with the officials. So,
there was a 5th down last Thursday night.
All Rector's fault.
Oh well, Rector. I talked to him. He said it was Jeff's fault. Oh yeah, they're blaming each other. We have a mutiny on the.
We'll just blame it on Jamie.
Yeah, mutiny on the officiating crew for middle school football. Here's the handoff. Colton Starcher, man possessed with the football, and he'll pick up a chunk of 7 more yards, maybe even 8. Will depend on the spot. Matt, what are the carries for Colton Starcher distance-wise?
Well, he's at 10 carries, 55 yards. He's hovering between 3 and 4 on the first couple of carries. He's been chunking up 10 and 7 on the last 2.
Yeah. Straightforward running, old school football gives Roane County a 2nd down and just about 3. 2.5 to be exact. Single wing to the left. Greathouse turns, fakes the give. Here's the misdirection carry. And that one locked up by the front line. Big number 71. Got to go down to Robert Cook. A lot of freshmen I'm calling here. 235. None bigger than Brody Godby, who, as Matt White said, if that young man is 255 pounds, yeah, I weigh about 100 if he weighs 255. He weighs 255 on the moon. I'm not sure how the gravity works on the moon, but that's a lad. I'm just saying. 3rd down and 2 for Roane County at the 45 of the Dots. Here comes the quick hitter. Starcher falls forward near the line to reach. This is going to depend on the spot. He needs just past the 43. And it looks like Roane County's going to see a 4th and inches again.
Less than a yard.
And 4th and 6 inches for Roane County. No doubt they're going to go for it here with 55 seconds left in the half.
You can see the Dots defense. They are basically about an 8-man front.
Raiders leading 28-0. Great house. Hard counts, and there it is, the freebie. At this point now, Roane County may think of using a timeout. I love it, the old school WVU offensive line. They are just in their three-point stance until told to move. First down, Roane County on the 5-yard penalty. Raiders, though, short on time. 40 seconds left and rolling. They'll stack wings to the left. Garrett Brabham, the lone back in the backfield, takes the pitch, cuts it back inside, and he'll pick up just the yardage. Just the line of scrimmage. Roane County not burning a timeout here. 20 seconds left. They may wait. May burn a timeout. No, they're going to let it go here. So a successful first half of play. Roane County, after the first drive, hits on their next 4, and they lead it headed into halftime here on senior night, 28-0. It has been a very, very successful first half of play. I did not even give Miss Emma Sloan a chance to get set up. Do we even see Emma? Where is she? Is she out there?
Yeah, she's good.
She is good to go. I tell you what, the one thing you got to be is prepared in this game. I forgot to even tell her we were coming to her, but Emma, a very solid first half for the Raiders. The senior night has been successful so far.
Yeah, the guys told me that they feel like they were really able to show everyone just how good of a program and team that they are after last week's game against Nicholas, and then we've really been able to see that tonight. They keep doing better and better every single week. They said they feel like they're improving at the right time, and we can't wait to see what they bring in the second half. Back to you, Drew.
Thank you very much, Miss Emma. It's halftime here on senior night. And the Raider Marching Band on the field, and they are certainly decked out in their Halloween costume bests. We will break away for our sponsors. Roane County leading 28-0 at the midpoint of this one. When we come back, we will recap the first half of play, have your statistics, and we'll check scores around the state for all 4 classes in high school football you're watching and listening to. Roane County High School Raider football on WVRC.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
For over 60 years, Harris Oil Company has been supplying Central West Virginia and Southeastern Ohio with fuel and Shell Pennzoil lubricants. Come see us at 330 Oak Drive in Spencer for on-road and off-road diesel fuel, kerosene, methanol, and DEF. We are also a Shell Pennzoil distributor, offering a complete lineup of Shell Pennzoil Quaker State lubricants. Harris Oil Company, proud supporters of all Roane County athletes. Hilder's Supply on Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer is the place to shop for contractor supplies for septic systems and oil field supplies. We have culvert pipe, gas, water, and electrical service supplies. If you need hardware, we'll do our best to fill your needs and provide the best cost we possibly can. Hilder's Supply has been an active participant in the oil and gas field for over 50 years. We definitely understand your problems and the products you will need. Visit us on the web at hildersupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., closed Saturday and Sunday. Hilder's Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Hi
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at one of our 3 locations, Spencer, Parkersburg, or Marietta. That's where you'll find our warehouses stocked with all the latest trends in flooring, carpet, vinyl, ceramic, hardwood, or the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We have a price to fit every budget. We offer professional installation and financing is available. So come see what you've been missing at Honest Fred's Flooring. You can also check us out on the web at honestfreds.com.
Now, Jack Garrett Ford Parts and Service has opened their new Quick Lane for fast oil changes, fluid top-offs, tire pressure checks, and filter checks. If you need to leave your vehicle, they offer free pickup and drop-off in Spencer or within 4 miles. Service deals include oil changes starting at $64.99 and the Ford Works package as low as $59.99 after $20 mail-in rebate. Jack Garrett Ford Parts and Service, Ripley Road, Spencer. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 7 to 1.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation. 304-500-9238.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. Name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie Insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
Little Canal Bus is for everyone. Looking for a ride to work, appointments, school, or shopping. If you live in Calhoun, Gilmer, Jackson, or Roane counties, Little Canal Bus is your answer. It's easy and convenient with one call, 866-354-5522. You can reserve a ride anywhere in the county and to Parkersburg and Charleston. Our well-maintained fleet and professional-friendly drivers are ready to take you and your family where you need to go. Little Canal Bus, the little bus with big service. McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Built, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
We welcome you back to County Stadium at the half on senior nights. Roane County's seniors and the rest of the group playing very, very well against the Dots from Poca High School, 28-0. Roane County, as per usual, took the opening kickoff on offense. Had a good return from Jacob Greathouse to the 41. That's where they began the drive. They were able to move only to the 41, though. Poca, they went for it on a 4th and 2. A pass attempt was incomplete. So Roane County, unlike what we normally are used to, did not score on the first possession of the ball game. So they turn it over on downs to the Dots. The Dots go right to the passing attack. Kamari McBride on a slant route quickly to McClanahan for 5. McClanahan juggled the ball, was falling down and grabbed it to get the 5 yards. After that, And after that series, it was all Roane County. They went backwards on a run play and then a sack of McBride. And it was a punt. The Raiders got to business right after that. Second possession, they got it down the field very quickly. Javon Letourneau scoring the first points of the game for Roane County. Unfortunately, on the touchdown run for Javon, he was undercut, has a lower leg injury. We do believe it to be around the ankle. We're not sure exactly what it is. He got taped up, and he has been on the sideline limping around, trying to just kind of move and walk it off, but I don't think we're going to be seeing him for the rest of tonight. We'll hope that he is as good as can possibly be, because the Raiders are certainly thin at this point in the season. But back to the football, Roane County defensively got their first big play on the second offensive possession for the Dots. An out route pass by McBride looking for his target. Jacob Greathouse steps in front and picks it off. A personal foul face mask moves it into the territory of the Dots. The Raiders march it down the field and punch another one in, quickly leading 14-0. On the very next drive, a second interception. This time Colton Starcher steps in front and picks McBride off. Roane County matriculates down the field, punches another one in. Before it was all said and done, one more score for Roane County. They lead at 28-0. Very good things here tonight for Roane County, John. And again, we've had to dip a little further into the well of guys on the field, but everybody playing the way they're supposed to be playing. I think the Roane County Raiders, certainly it looked to me like, did their homework on the passing game of Poca. And I like the way the Raiders running backs are going at it. Colton Starcher continues to run really hard over the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, you know, the pressure up front is what's got Poca's offense out of sorts. You know, Brabham, you have Colton Elliott, you have Leo Rogers, Quentin Cooper, those guys putting a lot of pressure on that offense up front. And then Roane County just stopping their run completely, it seems. You know, on the offensive side for Roane County, with Javon going down and, you know, being out probably the rest of this game, you have to have other guys step up and step in. You got Cooper Greathouse that's getting healthy. He's able to get in there and get some plays. And then Garrett Brabham as well. But Colton Starcher has been the guy tonight. He's been very impressive running downhill.
John, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about last night's game. If people didn't watch it, there was a lot of people that watched it. It was right here at County Stadium. It was middle school football action. Yeah. It was the CWVAC Conference Championship game. The team that you were helping coach, Spencer Middle School and South Harrison Middle School, going at it after 4 quarters, 0-0. It goes into overtime. It goes into double overtime. In the end, the Yellow Jackets with the victory, and it happened in such an interesting way. I hope, of course, Joe McDonald posted a couple of those highlight videos. I hope those things go viral, and I hope people understand why those two plays were so crazy, and you have to have the backstory for it.
Yeah, you know, so proud of our kids, so proud of the team. We had a great season, and it's nice to cap it off with the championship, but it was earned. I mean, we earned every bit of that. 6 quarters, you know, to a double overtime, you know, just really good team play. So proud of Walker Strickland and Joe Kuhn connecting on the offensive touchdown, the only touchdown of the game. And then towards the end of it, you know, when we were making a goal line stand, Taven Penna was able to get in there and blow the center up and had confusion all through that that offensive line. The ball squirts out and C.J. Strickland recovers it, and we're able to finish that thing off and bring home a championship. It was just nice to see, and very proud of our guys. And it was an absolute team win last night because everybody played a big part.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets finished off a great season at 8-1. Undefeated in the CWVAC, and they are the 2025 champions. So I wanted to make sure we talked about that. And if you guys didn't see it, folks, my suggestion, go back to our YouTube channel, pull that game up, watch it in its entirety. You're going to need about 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
The regulation went quickly, but after that, it was a long overtime and double overtime set. Meanwhile, right here, it is 28-0, Roane County on top of Poca. Let's take a look at your halftime statistics brought to you each and every ball game by Joel Baker Law Office. Joel Baker, when the numbers matter, make sure you give Joel Baker Law Office a call. Well done, Joe.
Yeah, the biggest thing here to look at with the stats is Roane County's dominant defense holding Poca loss of 1 yard on the ground and only 11 through the air. Just one first down in the half for the Dots. So great job there by Roane County's defense. And offensively, you're rolling pretty good on the ground. You've got a couple of connections in the air. Colton Starcher, you said he's been very dominant. 11 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown. Jacob Greathouse with 3 carries for 33 and a score. Javon Letourneau, 4 for 17 and a touchdown. And Leo Rogers got in on 2 carries for 3 yards and found himself in the end zone. Brabham with 3 carries for 24. Evan Greathouse, 4 carries for 28. And Cooper Greathouse with 3 carries for 3. Jacob Greathouse, 2 of 6 through the air, 64 yards. 1 catch to Letourneau for 44, and 1 to Leo Rogers for 20. 10 first downs on the half. 3 penalties for 25 yards, no turnovers, and a 16-minute time of possession. 165 on the ground, 64 through the air. That's 229 for the Raiders, who defensively, they had guys getting in there all over the place. Quentin Cooper leading the way with tackles with 4, Richard Greathouse with 3. He had sacks by Brabham, Leo Rogers, and Colton Elliott, and a pick by Jacob Greathouse and Colton Starcher as well. For the Dots individually, you had Colton Petrie. He had 2 carries for 8 yards, and then Dalton Bragg with 4 carries for no gain. Kamari McBride, 3 of 9 through the air, 11 yards and 2 interceptions. 1 catch by McClanahan for 5, and 2 catches for Dalton Bragg for 6. Just 1 first down, 5 penalties for 55 yards, 2 turnovers, and an 8-minute time of possession. -1 on the ground, 11 through the air, just 10 yards of total offense given up here by Roane County's defense in the first half. The Dots, Colton Dunbar leading the way with 7 tackles to lead this defense. Blake Dillard, Dalton Bragg, and Carroll as well in there with 3 apiece for the Dots. So added up, and it's 28-0. Roane County on top here at the half. We got about 5 minutes to go before the second half action.
Break to take for our sponsors. When we return, we'll check scores around the state of interest in all 4 classes. You are watching and listening to live streaming coverage and live coverage of Roane County High School Raider football action on WVRC.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Minnie Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Spencer Pizza Hut is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Fan of the Week each Friday of the Raider football season. Stop in and see us at 509 Ripley Road, fill out an entry form, and drop it in the box at the front counter for your chance to win a free large one-topping pizza. Stop by the Spencer Pizza Hut for all of your favorites. Original pan, original stuffed crust, hand-tossed or thin and crispy pizzas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, wings, oven-baked pasta, desserts, and more. Open 7 days a week, dine in or carry out. Call us at 304-927 847-4619 or order online at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Building relationships is our legacy. Since 1908, Poca Valley has been your local community bank right here in Roane County. This year, we celebrate 117 years serving Roane and surrounding counties, and we're celebrating 20 years in Spencer. We offer friendly customer service where decisions are made locally. For all of your banking and financial needs, call or visit us today. Because at Poca Valley, relationships matter. Reach us at 844-782-2651 or visit PocaValleyBank.com. Poca Valley Bank, member FDIC.
At Roane General Hospital, our cardiology team does more than treat heart conditions. We help you build a healthier life with compassionate providers, personalized support services, and trusted medical expertise. We're with you every step of the way. I'm Dr. David Franke, cardiologist at Roane General Hospital, and I am welcoming patients in Spencer, Walden, and Arnoldsburg. Roane General Hospital, care you can trust, close to home.
It is halftime here at County Stadium. Roane County on senior night playing well, at least in the first half. Roane County causing multiple turnovers, 2 interceptions for the Raider defense, and causing points each one of those. And on top of that, they scored 2 more touchdowns to lead 28-0. While we've got some time as the two teams heading out for the second half to warm up, Matt White, let's check some scores around the state of interest in all 4 classes across the state of West Virginia.
Get them pulled up here. A couple of the big ones. You had Bridgeport and Fairmont Senior, 48-21. The Indians on top there of the Polar Bears at halftime. Chapmanville and Mingo, very important one there. That's a Class AA game of the week. Fourth quarter, 43-0 Chapmanville.
Wow.
Up on the Miners.
We knew last year when we saw Chapmanville in the opening round.
They were going to be good. They were very young last year. Brought back a lot of really talented young men. Hoover up 21-14 over Parkersburg. That one's in the third quarter. Just a couple of the AA scores here. Bluefield rolling 41-0 at the half. Here's one that's surprising. Haven't seen an update for a minute. Independence and Nicholas County tied at 14 in the third quarter.
Wow.
I would not have guessed that one.
Well, you know Silas Nelson.
That's right,
They shut him down for the regular season.
Still, Indy's tough, regardless. Sherman up on Scott. Ritchie County up on Ravenswood. Williamstown 24-12 at the half over Wayne. Both those teams fighting for playoff, try to get in the playoffs. Not a lot of scores being updated here. I check the single A's. Wahama rolling. Man giving Tug Valley a game 8-0 at the half. Man came in 2-6 on the season. Midland Trail up big on Greenbrier West. Buffalo up on Meadow Bridge. St. Mary's up 14-12 on Tyler Consolidated at the half. Roane County's next week opponent there up in Sistersville. Tulsa has taken the lead on Work County 20-19 in the third quarter. And Calhoun up 25-20 on Webster County. So
really?
It's actually 33-20 right now.
What's that?
Oh, the Calhoun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hadn't updated there on Metro. That's
the
great.
Fighting Fitzwater is trying to get win number 3.
Yeah, the Fitzies trying to take down the Eduardos. It's a good matchup. But, as always, our main interest in scores is the one here in front of us. Roane County 28-0 over Poca. About a minute and a half to go for second half.
We're going to send it down now to our team member on the sideline, Emma Sloan. I asked Emma if there was any update on Javon. No update to give on him. But obviously on senior night, these kids are feeling very good about themselves. Still another half to play, though, right, Emma?
There is, and they are feeling really good about how they've been doing. They know that the job isn't done, and they have to keep going every single game because they always have a battle to fight. They said this week they had to work on themselves, and they had to work on defense a lot, and we've been able to see that through this game, and hopefully we see it through the second half. Back to you, Drew.
Do appreciate Emma Sloan. She's out in the elements. Nice and cold down there, I assume. We were taking bets as to whether Emma was going to dress up for Halloween tonight. She chose to go professional.
Man, I would have taken the opportunity to dress up.
Well, she did tell us that she had a trip to WVU in Morgantown, toured the facilities there, and We're very excited about it. She's just like she's a team member of ours, but she's like a kid of ours, and we're hoping for the best. Totally benevolent agenda. We don't want her to get famous and then give us free tickets to football games or anything.
Right. I mean, but if there's one ends up in my stocking,
we'll take it. We'll take it. Second half ready to go. It will be Poca football to begin. Once again, McClanahan and Combs back deep as Cody Howard will set to kick off from right to left. Here in the third quarter, Poca will attack from left to right. If you're listening on the radio, if you're watching, disregard what I just said because you can see it.
And if you're here watching, even better.
Raider defense, very good and stout in the first half, holding this Dot offense to just 10 yards of total offense. Howard spirals this kick over near the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 32, so that will give great field position once again to the Dots. That one came off weird.
Yeah, Cody, he's a former soccer guy as well, so maybe he's putting some English on the ball that we don't know about.
That was a better spiral than I've ever seen John Penna throw in the front yard.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Well, your form is just terrible, buddy. Terrible form.
He was a running back. Give him a break.
It's the tennis elbow is what it is. The 16 years of cutting hair.
And the 2 years of golf.
Yeah.
Well, John is now
a toll.
He's now actually a golfer.
I'm golfing tomorrow evening.
Yeah, going to do a little bit of night golfing, glow-in-the-dark golf. Watch out for those rivers and creeks.
I'm going to keep it in the grass.
1st and 10, Poca from the 37. McClanahan motions across to the right. They're going to give to the boundary side. Bragg, not a lot of room to run. He'll pick up about 3, though. Good first down carry. Again, negative running yards for the first half for the Dots.
Yeah, Quentin Cooper on his 5th tackle. But, man, there was some holding not being called.
John is about to head down to the sideline and rage. He's still feeling it from last night, folks. Don't worry.
Give me a little bit of a breather.
3 on the carry, 2nd and 7 from the 40 for the Dots. Twin receivers out to the wide side over on the left. Sidecar to the left. Shotgun for McBride. A tough snap, fielded, firing over the middle. This is shallow. There again, we're looking on that crossing route for McClanahan, and those two just have not been able to connect.
It's pressure up front. That time it wasn't as much pressure as good coverage by the secondary of the Raiders. So the defense of Roane County over the last 3 or 4 weeks really playing some good football.
Been impressed with McBride there from the shotgun. He's handled a couple of tough snaps that were kind of misfired from the center. 3rd down and 7 from the Dot 40. Again, 2 receivers split wide to the left. They'll motion McClanahan back to the boundary. Here comes pressure again. McBride running for his life, dumps it out of bounds. And I think just a smart play there for McBride. He was trying to wait for McClanahan to release. There is a penalty over near the Raiders sideline.
It's probably going to be a hold.
There was pursuit coming from the backside of McBride. Illegal shift called. Roane County is going to decline that penalty. That'll be 4th and 7. And once again, a punting situation for the Dots, as it will be Bragg set to kick off or set to punt from his own 28. Jacob Greathouse will head back.
It's Dunbar.
Was that Dunbar? Sorry. Clean snap, Dunbar leg in. This one is tattooed. That's going to send Greathouse back to the 26. He'll call for the fair catch. Raider defense holds nicely again, and they're just not giving up much, John. Defense playing extremely well.
Yeah, they have been very good over the last, like I talked about earlier, 3 or 4 weeks. A couple shutouts. Really only giving up 1 touchdown to Nicholas.
Raiders in their worst field position to start simply because they have been playing good defense and got a couple of interceptions. They're at their own 26. A split back formation once again. Turn and give. That's Rogers off tackle. Swims through the initial tackle. Picks up 4. Rogers has a good pass reception in this ball game. Also has himself some points on the board.
Yeah, had a catch of 20 yards earlier and then got rewarded with the 3-yard touchdown run.
Leo's one of those guys that's been asked to play on the offensive line the first couple years, and getting an opportunity to run the ball or play tight.
Raiders switching to an I formation. Wing right, receiver right. Off tackle carry here for Starcher. Had a little momentum out near the 35 and then pushed backwards, but he'll pick up 3 more. It'll bring up 3rd down and just about a yard.
Yeah, an impressive thing for me, Poca, they seem to get to the tackle pretty quickly. Roane County's getting some good blocks, but they continue to put pressure.
So 3rd down and 1. Opening drive offensively for Roane County here in the second half. They held the dots, 3 and outs. It is now 28-0 with 9:40 and counting in quarter number 3. Going to split Garrett Brabham out to the wide side of the field. Greathouse turns, hands off. Boy, Rogers didn't have that for a second in his mitts. Spins at the 40, though, and all the way out to the 46-yard line goes Leo, who was juggling that football at the beginning of that carry.
Yeah, I like the Brabham out here at the wing. Makes a nice block, but you're going to see Leo not hold on to it. And look at the spin move. Bam. And a stiff arm.
It's like juggling on a unicycle.
Just past the 45 to the 46 for Roane County's offense. Raiders methodical right now, just taking that clock down, taking the play clock down, in fact, to 3, to 2, to 1. The pitch to Brabham. To the right, Garrett cuts it up at the 47 and forces his way across midfield to the 48 of the Dots. A good carry on 1st down of nearly 7.
That time he planted a foot and didn't try to get outside. He cut it underneath and picked up a nice gain following his lead blocking.
6 officially, bringing up 2nd down and 4. And Roane County in run the clock mode, take their time on each and every play, and try to continue to head down the field. Cooper Greathouse splits wide to the left. Brabham wide to the right. Greathouse under center. Going to give off tackle. That's Starcher. Colton blasts through the line, and he'll pick up another 1st down. About 7 more for Colton.
Cook with the stop for the Dots, but the chains will move. Roane County's offense controlling some clock here in the 3rd quarter.
Just getting used to the offensive line, dominating right now. They are creating those seams and those holes against the front for the Dots. Just near the 8-minute mark of quarter number 3, 28-0. Roane County leading. Brabham splits shallow to the left. Wing left is Cooper Greathouse, quick hitter off tackle. Rogers fighting, continuing to move his feet, and then hit from behind by a polka dot defender gives him an extra yard.
Yeah, helped him out quite a bit. Colton Dunbar for the Dots, number 50, picks up his 8th tackle. He was impressive on film this week.
6 more for Leo. 2nd down and 4. Roane County just outside of the 35 of Poca. Again, Brabham splits to the left. Cooper Greathouse, the wing to the left. Backs in an I formation as Jacob Greathouse turns, gives Starcher lots of room to run. He's free into the 2nd level, and a great open field tackle by McClanahan, or else that's 6 for Roane County. But again, I do believe, I've lost some weight, John, that I may have been able to pick up about 10 at least on that carry.
Colton got 25, though.
Yeah, I have faith in you, Drew. I think that you've gotten yourself into some pretty good shape. You could have probably gotten 8 yards.
Maybe 8. Colton's a lot faster than I am. He hasn't punished his body quite as much as me. Now he does play football, so there's punishment there.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Roane County. Inside the 15 to the 12 of the Dots. Here comes the pitch to Brabham to the left. Follows the lead blocking. Shoulder down. Bounces off a tackle at the 5 and into the end zone. They don't call him the muscle hamster for nothing. He's low, he's fast, and he hits hard even on the offensive side.
Great balance and taking on tacklers, shoulder pads down. We say weight room around here, and that guy lives in it.
Pound for pound, one of the strongest kids on Roane County's football team. Heck, not even pound for pound. He might just be the strongest kid.
Yeah, he is a stud. Loves to lift weights, and it shows.
34-0 with 6:32 left. This is a big 2-point conversion. The Raiders get this. They breach that 35-point mark. And it will be Starcher to the house for the 2-point conversion. And so now you're at 36. And, John, into the 4th quarter, it now means a running clock if the Raiders still have this 36-point lead going into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, so far so good. The defense of Roane County has been tuned in all game. But big playability by the Dots.
Matt White's Roane County is just successful on each and every offensive series since the first one of the game that they didn't get a tutty.
Yeah, in the last one of the half where they just let the time run out. But this one, an 8-play drive, 74 yards, 4:32 off the clock. Garrett Brabham with a 12-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion's good. 36-0, Roane County on top. 6:32 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Impressive running by Leo Rogers on that drive, John.
Yeah. I'm trying to read some messages right now. Swobie is messaging.
Get off
right
your
now.
phone. We're working here, John. As I look down at mine.
You kids and your technology.
It's Swobie's fault. I will blame it on Swobie.
Always.
McClanahan and Combs back deep to receive. Cody Howard's kick.
Yeah, you talk about good running by Leo Rogers. Carries of 11, 6. Good hand-eye coordination to keep a hold of that one run without losing it.
Howard has not gone deep just yet. This one, they're going to let go back to McClanahan at the 24. He's got some speed, folks. Goes one way, now cuts it back to the near side, trying to get to the edge. Jacob Greathouse pursuing McClanahan, giving every juke move that he had in his back pocket, and Jacob Greathouse just following.
Yep, step for step. You're not going to juke Jacob Greathouse out. Jacob's 3rd tackle. He's had a lot of defensive plays, interception. Long,
that was
many yards covered.
It's a really good one there because that's all you want to do is give them a big kick return after you just got that cushion. Keep your defense out there.
21 yards on the return, although McClanahan ran about double that. Side to side. 1st and 10. Dots at the 45 of Poca. They'll stack 2 receivers to the boundary side. Single receiver wide out to the right. They'll motion Bragg behind. Here comes the dump pass. That's a backwards lateral. Oh, my goodness, and they're going to call it an incomplete pass. That was not a pass. That was clearly backwards.
Yeah, you can watch here on the replay. The ball will go backwards.
And what that means is instead of a loss of about 7 yards, that's going to be an incomplete pass. Wow. That was by far a backwards throw. Yikes.
Can't win them all. All calls are made in good faith.
I love it.
Come on, man. I'm wearing thin on that.
2nd and 10. McBride going to look to throw that slant route, throws it behind his targets. As sliding there was Dillard trying to reach back on the slide, and I think McBride may be feeling that pressure, John, even when it's not there. He sees it and feels it, and he's trying to deliver even earlier than he would like.
Yeah, it looks to be. Cody Howard checking in and playing some linebacker right now. He is a freshman.
All right, the JV season cut short simply because Roane County lost so many players. They had to move guys up to the varsity level. 3rd and 10 from the 45. 2-by-1 set. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. McBride, he is pressured this time, and he's just got to get rid of it. Leo Rogers right in his grill.
We covered the screen.
We've covered it well tonight.
They only let one of them go for 7 yards. The other went backwards. That one, great defense to all the guys kind of resting back, watching the play happen. So it's going to force Poca into another punt.
Dunbar will punt from inside the 35 of the Dots. Jake Greathouse back deep. Raider defense stout throughout. It's a rhyme every time, folks. This one shanked off the side of the foot. That's going to go out of bounds, and this is going to be very, very short. Side judge walking up. It'll be 42 of Roane County. So a net punt of just about 12 yards.
Listen, Tobe. I love you, buddy.
Toby, are you doing okay, buddy? Give me a thumbs up. Tell us you're doing all right, man. All calls were made, and I will say it to the day I die. He says all calls were made in good faith, and I saw him nearly get kicked out of a regional wrestling tournament years ago at Bridgeport because of a call, all right?
Well, I mean, good calls or bad calls, I think they're all made in good faith.
5th down. Let's just go there again.
1st and 10, Raider offense with 6:02 left in the 3rd.
Sometimes you're just not great at your job.
Split back formation. Colton Starcher sheds the first tackle, picks up 2, out to the 44. So 36-0 is the score if Roane County happens to put one on the board here quickly, John. We'll move to that running clock even earlier because it's only 6 away from 42, which is that threshold in the second half.
Yeah, I'm looking down there on the sideline, and you can see Javon in his street clothes, so they're going to keep him out, and then also Evan Greathouse in street clothes. So you've got some different things going to have to happen on offense and defense.
2nd down and 8. Dots bringing some pressure. Roane County counters with a perfect play call. They pitch it outside as 2 guys were coming up the middle on blitz package, and Garrett Brabham straight down the seam for a big 1st down carry.
Yeah, good blocking sets this up for the senior running back. Got to get that edge as we do with Leo, Colton Starcher, and a good pickup 1st down for the Raiders.
Down to 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. 36-0 Roane County.
New set of downs for the Raider offense in Poca territory at the 44. Turn, give, that's Rogers. Leo, bowling ball straight down the middle, and another chunk of about 15 for Leo.
Yeah, the ball getting a little slippery to start. He bobbles it once again. Maybe that's just his thing. I think Coach Burdett won't like that, but a big play.
15 yards on that carry. Another 1st down.
So Roane County busting up this interior of the Poca defensive line, and then the running backs, both Rogers and Starcher, causing some more punishment. 4:25 and rolling here in the 3rd. Roane County already put 1 on the board here in the 3rd quarter, leading 36-0. Starcher this time on the off tackle take. He'll pick up 3 more.
Tough yardage up the middle. Colton Starcher is accustomed to doing the dirty work here in the offense.
2nd and a short 7, coming up for the Raiders.
Raiders taking all the time they want here. And that is just what we've seen over the last 5 years. When they get a lead, they are in zero hurry whatsoever. They're just milking the clock. 2nd down and 7 from the 27. Oh, off tackle run. Brabham hit at the line of scrimmage. One young man who has been hitting hard is Corey Cook. He has laid the wood tonight to some Roane County runners.
Yeah, that time just shot the gap and takes Brabham down. You know, Coach Ford, he has a pretty good idea. He says, let's change all the kids' name to Great House next year, the whole entire team. That would make our jobs a lot easier. Drew would never mess up on a name. Great House back return.
I would never mess up on a name. Yeah, you're giving me more credit than ever deserved.
You'd still mess their numbers up. You'd at least get the names right.
Loss of 1 on the 2nd down carry. 3rd and 8. Greathouse going to fake the give. Pressured, sets his feet, dumps it off to the edge. What a pass, what a catch. Leo Rogers, well, he's listed officially as a tight end, guys, and he's made a couple of good catches.
Leo's just a great athlete. You know, I remember watching him play middle school football at Walton and was impressed with him. You know, he comes to the high school, we got to put him in on the offensive line some to get, you know, we needed some guys, and now he's in a skill set.
Short of the yard to reach by about an inch. The ball spotted directly on the 20. And it is 4th down, so Roane County going to try to extend this drive with 2:05 and rolling in the 3rd. Greathouse turns, gives. Rogers has got the first. And then some. He'll pick up about 5 yards. Boy, Leo has been sprinkled in throughout the last 5 weeks as a running back, but tonight is kind of like a coming out party for Leo Rogers as he has really churned up some yardage.
Yeah, he's got
he carries that 7 carries for 44 yards. Two receptions for 29. Having himself a nice ball game.
Minute 35. The Raiders just milking this 3rd quarter clock. And still moving on the drive. Started at their own 27. This time it's Colton Starcher. Big carry for Colton. Inside the 10, down to the 7. Give him 7 more.
Carroll for the Dots to make the tackle. 2nd down situation for Roane County.
That carry puts Starcher over the century mark. 106 in the ball game.
So the Raiders moving. It looks almost at will right now down the field. Under a minute to go in the 3rd, 36-0. Knocking on the door of the Dots again. Leo Rogers following the lead block. Shoulder down at the 5, inside to the 3. And it'll be 1st and goal from that point. Well, barring something crazy like a fumble on the 4-inch line, John.
Oh, man.
It appears as if Roane County will top that plateau of 35, so we are going to probably have a running clock in the 4th, and it's going to get real quick.
Yeah, that got a hold of the football down here, but, you know, I believe we were across the line.
This drive has already churned up 6 minutes.
1st down and goal for Roane County's offense. It's going to be Rogers again. He'll head to the outside, keeps his footing for a second, avoids a clothesline tackle, doesn't get in, but a flag comes in the interior of the line. We'll have to sort this out. Raiders moving backwards. It appears as if they think it's on them at least. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. There has been, let's just say, John, some chatter between the two teams. Some would call it trash talking.
Hold.
Holding is a call against the Raiders.
Personal foul against the Dots. So, one on one side, one on the other.
Let's see if the personal foul was after the play or if that was something that happened during the play. Was it after? So you'd have to mark off the hold from the spot and then go back and go half the distance.
So the Raiders are going to lose some yardage on this. So instead of first down and goal from the 3,
so they're called
we're going to be first and goal from the 5.
Yeah, so you backed up 10 yards and then went half the distance for the personal foul.
I again think of the great Paula Abdul song, 2 steps forward and 2 steps back, because opposites attract.
Yes. With the cat
Scat
cartoon
Cat?
guy.
What was
Scat
it?
Cat.
Was it
DJ Scat Cat.
DJ Scat Cat.
Yep.
Final play of the third as we get off topic here. 36-0, Roane County knocking on the door once again.
At Roane General Hospital, our cardiology team does more than treat heart conditions. We help you build a healthier life with compassionate providers, personalized support services, and trusted medical expertise. We're with you every step of the way. I'm Dr. David Franke, cardiologist at Roane General Hospital, and I am welcoming patients in Spencer, Walden, and Arnoldsburg. Roane General Hospital, care you can trust, close to home.
Your project is almost complete. It just needs the right equipment. Ridgetop Rentals at 3502 Clay Road, Spencer is your one-stop shop for all construction tools. Rent dozers, excavators, air compressors, and more on a daily or weekly basis. We also do hourly work. Not only can you rent, but purchase from a wide variety of equipment on sale. Ridgetop Rentals is also your destination for steel buildings and cement work. Reach us at 304-927-1418.
Welcome you back to County Stadium. I almost forgot once again. I told Emma Sloan that I was going to head to her in between quarters, and I wanted to get as best of an update as we could get on the status of Javon Letourneau, and now we saw Evan Greathouse as well. Emma, you got any updates for us?
We have no official updates from Brad, but we do see Javon on the sidelines in his street clothes. So obviously he's out for the rest of the game. It might just be for precautionary measures though. And I was able to ask about Evan too, and they said that he could possibly have a concussion. Nothing's confirmed yet though, so they're keeping them both out on precautionary measures, but we have no official updates on either one of them. Back to you, Drew.
So good information there. Again, holding those young guys out, and why bring them in at this point? Roane County dominant. 36-0 as we start the fourth quarter. It will be a running clock. Garrett Brabham, speaking of running, man, when he is full strength, John, he is at a different level. We saw him try to fight through that ankle injury earlier, and it just wasn't going to happen, so they pulled him away from offense. But when you see him run at full strength, it's a different beast.
Yeah, Coach, Burdett talked about limiting him, just letting him play some defense so that way he's fresh. But tonight, the senior having a great senior night and scoring again for the Raiders.
Toby Ford tuned it in. He said, it's MC Scat Cat, not DJ Scat Cat. And he said the coffee is probably very good, but it probably doesn't seem to help your brain. That's not John that's drinking the coffee. I'm drinking the coffee. And I haven't missed a name since then. Speaking of working well, the Raiders continue to do it as Colton Starcher punches in the two-point conversion. And, John, this thing has gotten out of hand, and it's just the way the Raiders have been doing things this season is jumping up early, and we've seen some fourth quarters with running clocks.
Yeah, the clock will roll now after a nice drive by the Raiders.
When we talked about this is the last guaranteed home game of the season for Roane County. Now, pretty comfortable talking about this at this point, John. At 44-0, the Raiders are going to improve to 8-1. And I've done the prognosticator multiple ways. And if Roane County is able to win next week on the road against Tyler Consolidated, I would be pretty confident in saying they're going to be back here for the opening round of the playoffs.
Yeah, it looks to be you have to be in the top 8 to have a home playoff game. And over the last few years, we have been very comfortable playing home playoff games right here at County Stadium. So we just have to take care of business. One good thing that's about to happen right now is number 50's in the football game.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be doing some kicking.
Hogan Greathouse. I'll let Matt break down that drive after this kickoff.
Yeah, I don't want to miss this either.
Nah, Hogan Greathouse, he got one opportunity against Ravenswood and destroyed the kick, then went downfield and got the tackle. Hoagie Bear, the senior, angles this kick over to the sideline, and it's out of bounds. You're fired.
I think he was trying to hit his dad.
Hogan is fired. Is Jared down on the sideline? Yeah, he is. He was looking right for his dad.
It was right at him.
There may be a fight on the sideline between Hogan and his dad.
That'd be entertaining.
You want to take odds?
I'll still take the old man strength of Jared.
Oh.
He fights dirty.
Yes. I was going to say, we both tell our kids, you may be stronger and younger, but we will fight dirty.
So it'll be out of bounds. So, Matt, I'll give you a chance now to check that really nice drive through the third into the fourth.
Yeah, long one, 10 plays, 58 yards, 6:15 off the clock. Brabham gets his second touchdown of the night. 2-point conversion good by Starcher, and Roane County rolling.
It is 44-0. The handoff to Petrie again, and the Raider defense absolutely nothing given up. In fact, they gave up -1 yard of rushing in the first half. They gave up a grand total of 10 yards total in the first half, and they have been stout into the second half as well. Playing very, very well. Somebody watching from Alaska? Heck yeah. Never know where people will be tuning in. Second down and 10. No motion Dunbar across from the shotgun. McBride, he's got plenty of time this time. Releases over the middle. And the first time he and McClanahan have the chance to hook up, McClanahan couldn't bring it in.
Some rotation on the defense. You see Braxton Browning checking in. Braxton's got himself in the end zone a couple times this year.
Struck a Heisman pose as well.
He did. Got Hunter Pinson out there. And Wyatt Blaze Greathouse.
Pinson and Browning, 2 of the 9 seniors honored before this game. McBride dumps the pass outside, and that one almost picked off by Logan Wilson on the edge.
Yeah, Logan Wilson, just a sophomore, 6'1", 195 pounds. Long wingspan, playing the defensive end on the far side. Reads that, gets his mid up.
And they were looking to fake with the flare pass outside, and Wilson got the mitts up. That's what you're supposed to do, right? That's how you teach it. Get your hands up if you can't get to the QB.
Yep.
So another fourth down, another punting situation for the Dots. Roane County leading 44-0 with this running clock. Raiders not even going to attack the punt. Greathouse is going to call for the fair catch. He did. So he didn't call for the fair catch. And then when he picked it up, when he caught it, he tried to call it and realized real quickly,
yeah,
a little too late for the fair catch.
Well, he did the right thing and took the knee. And now, hey, that's his only mistake of the night. But
he's a heady player, right?
Come on.
Listen, he's a heady player, but he's not necessarily a return man normally.
No.
He just kind of had to move into that position.
What's been asked.
It's not often a team will put their quarterback back there to return kicks, but Jacob Greathouse more than capable of handling that, especially senior year. Can't hold anything back.
Well played, Matt White.
Especially at home.
So it will be Greathouse into the huddle. First down and 10, Raiders from the 30, clock rolling. And here's the deal. Normally, Javon Letourneau has been in as the backup QB for Roane County when they're trying to go to secondary guys. But, again, Letourneau in street clothes at the moment. Greathouse going to turn and give. Leo Rogers trying to extend this really good night on the offensive side. He'll pick up another chunk of 7 yards.
Yeah, there's not many guys. You know, we've had to cancel our JV season because of injuries. You know, Roane County not looking to bust one and have a big score here. We're just looking to turn the clock up.
Second down.
And try to get out of here healthy.
Yes.
Not get anybody else dinged up.
I can't imagine you're going to see a lot of trickeration at this point for the Raiders offense. It's probably going to be off-tackle runs, maybe some counters. They'll move to an I formation set with Brabham to the left. Greathouse going to turn and give off tackle. That is Starcher. Runs into the backside of his lead blocker. I think Logan Wilson took the brunt of that damage.
Yep. Corey Cook on the stop for the Dots. That's going to be 7 tackles for that young man.
Now, Cook has laid the wood tonight. He's hit hard. That spear he gave to Evan Greathouse earlier tonight, that was a good hit.
Yep. So now running backs checking out.
Just gave him a couple extra opportunities. 3rd down and 2 from the 38 of Roane County. Cody Howard, one of those running backs. Gabe Deaver, the other. I think Conley out there split wide to the left. He was moving and not set, but they're just going to say whatever. The officials have checked out of the ball game, guys.
Yep. Cody Howard picks up the 1st down. Freshman in the backfield.
Good run by Howard. Needed 2, got 4. That's a gain of 2 extra yards if I am thinking math right. If I am mathing.
You are a mather.
6 minutes and rolling here in the 4th quarter. Raiders just trying to roll out the clock at the moment. Leading 44-0. Roane County going to improve to 8-1 on the season. They'll hit the road for the final regular season game next Friday night at Tyler Consolidated. Pitch to the outside. Deaver drops it, picks it right back up. Slung down at the 40-yard line. He'll lose a couple.
Clock is ticking.
Again, that is the main goal at the moment. We're just trying to run this clock out. I do believe, Nate, you could run play-by-play for this moment right now. And the clock is rolling. And the clock is rolling. And guess what? The clock is rolling.
And they run the ball. And they run the ball again.
Do appreciate hanging out. It's tough for us because we're on the air, John, but when we get a chance, pull the headsets off. We talk with Jen and Nate. It's been fun to hang out with them for the last couple of weeks. They're good luck charms. What are you guys doing next Friday? You got to travel about 2 hours to Tyler Consolidated. No big deal.
We'll check the calendar.
Not out of the realm of possibility. Well, I also got my first taste of Narrowway Homestead coffee. Whew. Yeah, I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know.
Right.
Until you have it.
That time Deaver with the carry.
Sorry, I've gotten off topic here.
Oh, you're fine.
4:15 left in the game.
Just don't forget about Emma again.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I will get Emma. Did we get the mic situation taken care of? Okay. Hopefully so. Well, you're going to get an interview with Coach Paul Burdett at the end of this one, obviously. Under 4 minutes and rolling. Jacob Greathouse just staring down the play clock. I think Roane County is going to call a timeout. Does this mean they are going to try to substitute some other guys in?
It looks that way. They're going to get the full JV unit offensive line.
Yep, they're going to get whatever they can. Again, your starting JV quarterback, Christian Hall, is still out.
Yeah.
Javon Letourneau has been running QB for the backups, out. Brock Williams, who was the backup originally for the JV, out. Yeah, Nate could just announce Greathouse at the end of every play, and he'd be pretty close to being correct.
Oh, man.
So the Raiders will call the timeout here to make sure everybody's in the right position. So a successful senior night, John, here. 9 seniors being honored before the game. They did a great job tonight to help this team get that 8th win of the season. I mentioned with Coach Burdett in the interview, I said, boy, has this team grown over the year. But they've grown a lot in the last, seems like 3 or 4 ball games. He said defensively, we're holding teams off the board.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels good to be at the right time to start peaking.
Yeah, you've seen these guys grow since the Ripley game, and we go back to that Ripley game and talk about that. It's one of those games where you get that win, and you figure some things out about yourself. You don't quit, you don't give up, and you win that close football game. Well, then you kind of go on your roll from there. After Ripley, you knock off Ravenswood scoreless, Scott scoreless, and then last week against Nicholas, really only giving up one touchdown on the varsity side, and then here again tonight being dominant again against Poca.
So again, Jacob Greathouse, he's got to be in there. He's the only quarterback left on the roster. It's like the Mountaineers this year. They're under their 18th string quarterback. New everybody else. It'll be Conley taking the first handoff. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 3 minutes, 15 seconds.
A little story on Conley. Conley has come to open mat a few times now.
Oh, gosh.
At Relentless Wrestling Club in Spencer, and has done pretty well. He's built for it.
It's a good thing John is a barber in Spencer, or else he'd be a recruiter for a college somewhere.
I like to get the kids out. I like to see their potential and what they can eventually do.
Raiders just taking as much time as they possibly can off the clock here. They don't want to go any further. They don't want to have to score or anything like that. They just want to run this clock out and get everybody off the field healthy at this point. Again, Javon Letourneau in street clothes, Evan Greathouse in street clothes. The Raiders going to take a penalty. That's how much they want to run the clock down. They're just going to take a penalty here. And again, it's a running clock, so why not? The Raiders could just take a penalty each and every play at this point. 2 minutes, 15 seconds, and rolling. And I think Cody May there on the sideline talking with Jacob Greathouse saying, do some math for me, Jake. How far back can we go with penalties and run out the clock still? 1 minute, 50 seconds, and rolling. It is fourth down for the Roane County Raider offense. So, barring something crazy, they'll give this over to the Dots. Greathouse going to turn and pitch. That's Howard looking for room to run. Doesn't have it. Broke the tackle in the backfield, but gets tripped up for a loss of about 4, and it'll be a turnover on downs. But again, all we're interested in, that clock rolling. Stay tuned with us, folks, at the conclusion of this one, and after the break, we'll come back. We'll recap the ball game. We'll have your statistics sponsored by Joel Baker Law Office. Get a chance to take a look at your Paramount Surveying play of the game, and we will distribute our Willard C. Starch Auto Parts players of the game. On top of that, our very own Emma Sloan will be interviewing head coach Paul Burdetts, who has picked up win number 97 of his career. Petrie is going to take the handoff, and he is going to get not much, just a couple of yards. 45 seconds left.
So Marco Ray Russell Callow in there on the stop for the Raiders.
I feel like John's got to give us a list weekly of whoever he's going to call nicknames so we know who he's talking about.
You know what the great thing is his nickname is stuck because most of the kids in the wrestling room call him that.
20 seconds remaining. And again, Poca just doing the right thing here. They're just taking their time. I'm not sure if they are going to run any play. They may just kneel on this one. I think that's what it's going to be.
Looks to be.
Dots are going to kneel on it, and that will do it. Roane County holds serve on senior night. And the Raiders improve to 8-1 on the 2025 season. We'll break away for our sponsors, come back, recap, have your stats, your Paramount Surveying play of the game, Willard C. Starch Auto Parts players of the game.
Need some extra space? Roane Self Storage in Spencer has you covered. Whether you're decluttering your home, moving, or storing seasonal items, we have a variety of unit sizes to meet your needs. And guess what? Brand new units are coming this fall. So if you've been putting off that storage project, now is the perfect time to get started. Roane Self Storage is a proud supporter of the Roane Raiders. For more information or to reserve your unit today, please call us at 304-421-3091 or visit our website at www.roaneselfstorage.com. That's Roane Self Storage for all your storage needs, conveniently located in Spencer. Go Raiders!
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines. Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
There is nothing to be confused about. Go to Willard Starchers for your parts, your welding gases, welding supplies, fire extinguishers, paint, antifreeze, oil filters, hydraulic hoses, and lots of other stuff you need. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. There is no confusion on where to shop. Need a battery? They have it. Propane? Yep. Paint for your car and equipment? Sure. Hole saw blades, jacks, and lots of tools? Absolutely. So why aren't you there already? They can't offer you a free ride to get there, but the coffee is always on for a free cup. Shop Willard Starchers, open 7 days a week. Dial 304-927-2520. When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia. To expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley from Ashley Insurance. Let's talk life insurance. It's not just about numbers, it's about peace of mind. Picture this. Would your family be able to continue on financially if you weren't there? Life insurance can be the answer, and our team is ready to help you. We've got affordable coverage and expert guidance because your peace of mind is our priority. So don't wait for the unexpected. Call Ashley Insurance at 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
We welcome you back to County Stadium. Real quick, folks, want to send it down to Emma Sloan, and we want to do a real quick mic check. Want to make sure that microphone is working for the interview with Coach Burnett. Emma, let us know if you are there.
I'm doing a quick mic check. Is this working?
I did see the movement of the audio, so we are good to go there. Speaking of good to go, John, it was a good game for Roane County. Didn't get the score on the opening possession, but after that, it was all Roane County. Defensively, a juggernaut performance by Roane County, who in the last 4 games has given up 0-0, 12-ish, and 0. This one may have been the best of all those because the numbers are going to be just incredible defensively for Roane County. Again, they held Poca on the first offensive series for the Dots and scored on the second series, and then had 2 straight interceptions on the Dots and scored on those, scored 1 more touchdown in the first half, 28-0 at half. Raiders kick off to the Dots in the second half. 3 and out quickly. Raiders score on a long sustained drive, makes it 36-0, and punched 1 more in the start of the fourth quarter, and at that point it was a running clock. This was a successful senior night.
Yeah, very successful, and you know, some injuries. Some guys got dinged up, and other guys had to step up and in those places, and the Raiders continue to roll. And that just shows you, you know, a sign of a well-coached team. You know, when you can bring the next guy in and he has to figure things out and perform the task at head. And those guys were efficient tonight. You know, it comes to mind Garrett Brabham with the touches that he was able to get coming out of the backfield. Leo Rogers, after Javon and Evan Greathouse both go down. So Roane County's backfield still doing what they needed to do, and a successful senior night here for the Raiders.
So Roane County finishes the home schedule with just that 1 loss to Williamstown, but they have reeled off 3 straight at this facility. And again, it is the final guaranteed home game for Roane County. Because it is senior nights, and of course they honor the seniors. And again, a lot to play for still when it comes to that. Roane County, they got 1 more next week, and they are, if they win that, in very good position to try to get a home playoff game in the opening round. Going to send it down immediately to Emma Sloan, who is hanging out with Coach Paul Burdett. Wanted to get it in early, Emma, just because I know Coach Burdett wants to go hang out with his players, his seniors. But again, a great victory for Coach Burdett and the Raiders.
Congratulations on your win tonight. How do you think this week's preparation translated onto the field?
Well, the guys have been practicing well all year, and I contribute that. I've said it before. That's what's making us better each and every Friday. So, you know, just played a good game, and we had to do that with some different personnel.
And how have you felt during tonight's game with it being senior night and you working with most of these guys for 4 years, and what has this class meant to the program?
Well, they're the winningest class in school history, and you know, every one of these guys have played for 4 years. They're great kids. Super proud of all of them. They come out here and work every day and never complain, and you know, they set the standard for those who come, and that's the goal. That's what you hope you get out of your senior class, and this group's a great group.
All right, thank you, Coach Burdett. Congrats on your win.
Thanks, Emma.
A relieved and happy, and I would say not happy, but just settled Coach Paul Burdett. He's never fully happy, John. He's just meh. But again, a good victory for the Raiders here. They did not what I like is they have not let a team's record deter them from the focus that they need to have. They came out here, took care of business as they should.
Yeah, I talked to a few of the guys earlier in the week and was quick to remind them of, you know, a few years ago when we showed up at Oak Glen and didn't really perform the way that we needed to. And both of the guys that I talked to said, yeah, you sound just like Coach Burdett. I said, well, you know, you got to think about those things. You can't let those things get out of hand. So, yeah, just, you know, Coach Burdett doing what he does. You know, last night was pretty stressful for him, too.
Yeah, he was watching his son Brogan try to help the Jackets win. And so all good things around here the last 2 nights on this field. 44-0. Time for us to take a look at our final game statistics. I've never been more excited, Matt White, for defensive statistics than I am right now, thanks to Joel Baker Law Office, our sponsor for our final statistics. Joel Baker Law Office, when the numbers matter, call Joel Baker.
Yeah, after Roane County, a great first half, only giving up 10 yards.
Yeah.
That's a rough one. Poca managed 4 yards on the ground in the second half and nothing through the air, no first downs. Total of 14 yards given up by Roane County's defense and just 1 first down on the entire night.
Wow.
Forced 2 turnovers and dominated time of possession 34-14. So,
wow.
Yeah, your defense was pretty good. if I must say. Individually on the ground, Colton Starcher, 18 carries, 107 and a touchdown. Garrett Brabham, 8 carries for 58 and 2 scores. Leo Rogers with 9 carries for 56 and a touchdown. Jacob Greathouse, 3 carries for 33 and got himself to pay dirt as well. Javon Letourneau, 4 carries for 17 yards and a score. Unfortunate to have lost him on that play, but
did I put it over 1,000 on that play?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he came in with, honestly.
Gotcha.
Evan Greathouse, 4 carries for 28, and Cooper Greathouse, 3 carries for 3. Jacob Greathouse, 3 of 7 through the air, 72 yards. Javon Letourneau, 1 catch for 44, and Leo Rogers, 2 receptions for 28. 18 first downs for Roane County, 5 penalties for 40 yards, no turnovers, and a 34-minute time of possession. 304 yards on the ground, 72 through the air. That's 376 yards of total offense for the Raiders. And defensively, you had guys all over the place getting in on tackles. You know, Quentin Cooper led the way with 5. You had 3 sacks as a team, 1 for Brabham, 1 for Leo Rogers, and 1 for Colton Elliott. 2 interceptions, 1 by Jacob Greathouse and 1 by Colton Starcher. It was a great overall defensive performance here for Roane County. For the Polka Dots, Petrie finished with 4 carries for 9 yards and Bragg with 5 carries for 3. McBride was 3 of 16 through the air, 11 yards and 2 picks. 1 catch by McClanahan for 5 and 2 catches for Bragg for 6. 1 first down, 6 penalties for 60 yards, 2 turnovers, 14-minute time of possession. 3 on the ground, 11 through the air, 14 total yards of total offense for the Dots, who defensively, Colton Dunbar had himself a heck of a defensive game with 9 tackles, and Corey Cook with 7, and then Carroll with 5 as well. So added up, Roane County comes out big, 44-0 over the Dots.
Well, through all the things we've been talking about and me drinking the coffee from Narrowway Homestead, Nate Petrosky, thanks him very, very much. We were not I wasn't thinking at least about the play of the game. And do we even have any?
Yes, we do.
I just look at the screen and I don't see anything.
No,
so.
Joe and John take care of you, buddy.
They're figuring stuff out. So it is time to figure out the play of the game, sponsored each and every ball game by Paramount Surveying. Paramount Surveying, run by Brian Lawrence and Matt Painter.
Got some things falling all around, but a great play here by the senior quarterback. This thing could have went a couple different ways. Jacobs under center. He's going to fake, look for the pass, but he decides to take the ball down the field and watch the nifty footwork to get to the pylon and into the end zone on senior night by the winningest quarterback here in Roane County's history.
It's great camera work there, too, getting the zoom in all the way. That was nice.
We have the best, Katie White. We do have the best. One final timeout to take for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. When we come back, we will dish out our Play of the Game awards, and we'll wrap things up from County Stadium here tonight on senior night.
There is nothing to be confused about. Go to Willard Starchers for your parts, your welding gases, welding supplies, fire extinguishers, paint, antifreeze, oil filters, hydraulic hoses, and lots of other stuff you need. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. There is no confusion on where to shop. Need a battery? They have it. Propane? Yep. Paint for your car and equipment? Sure. Hole saw blades, jacks, and lots of tools? Absolutely. So why aren't you there already? They can't offer you a free ride to get there, but the coffee is always on for a free cup. Shop Willard Starchers, open 7 days a week. Dial 304-927-2520.
Just when I thought I was wrong, folks, I was right again. Joe accusing me of unplugging our camera when really it was a button that was pressed. He got happy fingers there for Joe McDonald. Don't worry, just because the lights aren't truly out, the lights are out on this game. Roane County 44-0 over the Polka Dots as the Raiders improve to 8-1 on the season. John Pennant, time for you to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game award.
Yeah, before that I did get an update. Javon Letourneau did go over the 1,000-yard mark. He was at 990 and picked up 17, so that's going to be 1,007. So for the 7,000th year, something like that.
Sophomore?
Sophomore. He's a sophomore.
Yeah, it seems like every year we have 1,000-yard
1,000-yard rusher. So congratulations to him. on the 1,000 yards. But tonight it's going to be the senior class, like we do year after year. It's going to get the Willard C. Starcher players of the game. You've got Jacob Greathouse. You've got Garrett Brabham on this team. Gabe Deaver, Cooper Greathouse, Hogan Greathouse, Braxton Browning, Richard Greathouse, Colton Elliott, and Hunter Pinson. Congratulations to those young men, the winningest group to come through Roane County High School, and they've been impressive for a long time, and we still have some football left to play this season.
A lot of Greathouse seniors.
Yeah.
And still some that are going to come
There's
back
going to be
next year.
some guys coming up, too.
Roane County victorious 44-0. Again, the Raiders will be on the road for the final regular season game at Tyler Consolidated next Friday night. We'll be there with pregame coverage at about 7 o'clock. 7:30 scheduled kickoff for that game. And then we'll figure out the fate of the Raiders for the postseason. Don't forget, next week I do have regional volleyball coverage on Monday evening. I'll be heading to Poca, speaking of the Dots, as the Lady Raiders continue in their bid for a regional co-final and a trip to the state. Football for all of us here at WVRC. Joe McDonald with A&M Digital Technology. Happy Fingers Joe is what I'm going to call him. Our sideline reporter is Emma Sloan. Katie White, our camera person. Matt White, the statistician. John Pinna, my caller analyst. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
You've been listening to Roane County High School Raider Football on WVRC 104.7 FM. Raider Football has been brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Ward Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomard and Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. Thank you for listening, and tune in next time for more exciting play-by-play action with Andrew Miller, John Pinna, and Matt White. Roane County High School Raider football broadcasts are an exclusive production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.